Nice.
Okay, so it's been a minute. When last we saw the Trollskull Six, you left Nente's Bower, the tomb of the Master Ranger, and made your way into the Lover's Crypt, where Vasar and Relena were buried. You defeated a charr spellcaster of some sort, and a couple of very zealous servants of his, as well as a handful of hellhounds that he conjured, animating some of the scorched coals that littered the floor. After freeing the spirits, they whispered to you, I believe... My notes. This is the ossuary. That's the wrong room.
To touch all our stuff and take it, please.
They whispered, we will repay your kindness.
Not anymore.
And they didn't.
You guys then investigated the two sarcophagi that were left alone in the room, and the tomb of Vasar, when you opened it, had no initial effect. When Bertie tried to remove his mask, Bertie was inflicted with a curse that didn't actually seem to harm Bertie, and yet appeared very dangerous for his allies. But replacing the mask ended that effect. You then went to investigate the tomb of Relena Stormbringer, a noted elementalist, an evoker of Ascalon that was. And upon opening the lid of the tomb, several of you who were standing nearby were subjected to a trap-like effect that ended up petrifying two of you, causing your party's druid to expend her two highest spell slots for the day to restore you to function. As a housekeeping note, that was partly my mistake. The trap was intended, after several iterations, to trigger when one person removed the amulet, not the lid of the sarcophagus. That was an older version. I had a lot going on, so I have edited your character sheet, Mary. I've given you back one of your 5th level slots, and the cost of that spell. So you're in a slightly better position.
Well, a nicer man
Yes.
than I.
So in game, we have to specify now who grabbed the amulet, who can we shit on? I wouldn't grab that amulet. I want to say Alexa, but that's just me.
No, I didn't. I was not interested in touching things. I'm maxed out on duty.
Maybe Kala.
I was holding the lid of the sarcophagus.
How pretty is the amulet?
Nobody.
Because I think that
Nobody
was-
grabbed the amulet.
Neither of the items were taken.
Oh wait,
I believe the only item removed at this point has been the bow of Master Ranger Nente.
Oh, because we opened the sarcophagus, they got petrified, I fixed them, and then we just like put the lid back on and walked away.
right, because it triggered when it opened. We were like, we're not messing with what's inside. Yeah.
So for narrative's sake, someone got petrified. Don't necessarily need to narrow it down.
Well, here's a question.
Okay.
So if Keytree spent, so you said that's supposed to trigger, like how it happens, like somebody grabbed the
It's only
amulet
intended to target one person. Yeah.
when they grab the amulet, right?
Yes, that was.
Well,
the
for this purposes, it's only
So-
targeting one person.
Okay.
The specific
We
action
can
I
play it
think
that
we're
way.
waving.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Got
Someone got petrified, and that's the end of the story.
Got it.
Yeah. Whether you decide someone wanted to have taken that.
That's what
amulet with them
I'm
now,
wondering. Is would we
I
have
have-
taken the amulet at that point?
No, I'm like
No.
I said, I'm maxed. I'm curious, but I don't want it.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
So
I do
someone
want
may have
that mask though.
investigated it
God
and
damn.
turned to stone, and then upon being healed, just let it go and not touched it.
Right, it just fell
Okay.
back into
I
the
have a
tomb.
feeling, I have a
That's what I
strong
guess.
feeling that those of you who did open the box after being petrified probably would have kept the amulet.
But we didn't
Like
take
you
it.
just went through all of that to get the amulet.
All right, we got some mic overlap. Am I the only one hearing that?
Oh no, we gotta fix that. It sounds like a.
I can't because I'm doing cooking.
It sounds like a mole.
Oh Lord. I don't know. I'd like to think after we touched it, we were like, nah, that juice ain't for me.
I think we were gonna come back to that
Right,
room
we're coming back
I
for
think
on the
that
way
was the
out
plan,
and grab
yeah.
it then. Yeah.
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 Like, we're gonna get the stuff, just not right now.
I mean, maybe.
Love that energy, Kala.
We've got some identifying we could do, and that would know if we want to take it or not.
Nobody has remove curse, do they? I really got to prepare that spell.
I believe only 2 of you are able
Capable.
to prepare that spell.
I think in a level or
Maybe
two, I
only
get
one of
another
you.
magical secrets or something, and I'll ping that one.
In any case, after leaving the Lover's Crypt, you made your way back to the ossuary, noticing that now 2 of the figures on the door leading to King Adelbern's tomb have been illuminated by the enchanted foe fire. Heading through the ossuary, you quickly discovered a simple trap and made your way around it. Made your way to the end of the hall as Kitri tried to sort of clean up the hallways and put some displaced skeletal remains back where they belonged. Eventually you did discover another Flame Legion shaman of sorts who was performing a sort of ritual in the mortuary temple, and you were able to overcome them with relative ease, I think, and free the bound spirit of Kasha Blackblood, the High Priestess of Grenth. I believe someone picked up the ritual tome from the podium in there that holds the incantation to let you use the mosaic room. And someone also picked up a necklace from a wardrobe and a ceremonial dagger, an athame. And that's kind of where we left off. Is you've cleared the ossuary and you were on your way back to the 3-way hallway to head towards the cathedral. Is that still the plan?
Sounds
I
good to me.
believe so.
Okay.
Don't give us more options.
There's always more options.
I mean-
D&D.
It is freeing that I could be like, Rita walks away, all the way away.
Mhm.
She keeps walking.
Mhm.
So
And-
where did we
I don't like how small this map is.
I know.
so where are we again? We like went and we turned, were we here before and we turned right?
Or see, this is the left.
Originally, you came from the south upward to the north at a 3-way intersection. North is
Okay.
the mosaic, to the east is the ossuary, and now going west will take you to the cathedral.
Okay.
So, you approach these large, heavy stone doors, which depict a beautiful woman in carved relief, her face kind but sad, and written in old Ascalonian are the words, "Here in the cathedral rests Lady Althea, flower of Ascalon, that her grace may give eternal comfort to those who follow." And as with the other doors that you have encountered so far in this particular 3-way intersection, these are not locked. They are somewhat heavy. Between the 6 of you, you are able to open them and begin your descent.
Nice.
Okay.
Good soup.
Once again, you descend into the earth, the cold and the slight dampness, growing darker and slightly more damp as you head down away from the upper levels. Eventually, as you find yourself coming to the end of a narrow hallway, it splits left and right, a large statue resembling a woman with a heavy veil and circlet stands opposite you in a deep alcove. Kitri, Kala, and Birdie, you faintly hear the sound of dripping water coming from both directions, slightly louder to the right. Trollskull 6, how would you like to proceed?
Lady
I don't know
Althea
about you,
is
but I'm
like,
getting really tired of these stairs.
yeah,
I
I'm
mean, it's like a
waiting.
whole jump and a skip for you, you know? It's
Right. We've been up and down like, I don't know, 16 sets by now.
yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
Brina will carry you if you ask nice.
I don't know. I'm a little winded.
Shut
for
up,
being
Brina.
winded.
She's small. God damn.
It's still good. I just
She weighs like 5 pounds. Like, it's not going to be anything.
That is my carrying capacity.
Actually make
is
myself
so
even
low.
smaller too.
She'll make us melt. She'll fit in your pocket at that point if she makes herself any smaller.
Can I put Alexa in my pocket? That would be the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Hard world for us.
Put Alexa in my pocket right now, please.
Won't fit
We,
right now.
we could try on the way out, maybe.
Waste all spells. I need this again. Please. Is it just me or is Lady Althea like, you know, a little? What are we doing down here?
I think we gotta make a choice, one way or the other, left or right.
Left or right?
The water sounds like it's dripping a little more to the right,
Oh,
which makes me think
don't
we
talk about
oughta-
dripping water. I haven't peed in a while.
it's more moist to the right.
Yeah,
And
don't
so-
get it moist either.
It's
Let's
just
go
a
to the
word,
left
Brina.
then. Let's just go
That's
to the
what I'm
left.
thinking. Is if it's drier to the left, maybe more stuff is in there.
I guess you also
Okay.
don't want the tomb place to be wet.
No, but moist tombs are you know, you don't
Ugh.
want that. Don't want your tomb to be moist.
God, I hate you, Alex, so much. I hate you. Brenna's
Alright,
wiping little tears out of her eyes, thinking about a tiny pocket Alexa. So is Paige.
I'm gonna go left, trying to be quiet.
Make a stealth check.
I'm gonna cross my legs at the back of the group and try not to pee myself.
Oh hell yeah, buckets.
You guys watch as Kala makes her way into the intersection and just fades to the left quietly.
Buckets with a 7.
Do we hear anything?
Not from Kala. You just kind of hear the sound of faint dripping water in the darkness. Kala, you see that the hallway goes about 15 feet in front of you and then turns to your right, continuing north. The floor is kind of cracked and there are small bits of like stone and masonry that have kind of fallen off the walls a little bit. It's about 15 feet high here, the ceiling.
Okay. Does the floor look dangerous? Like unstable?
As you turn the corner and kind of look around with your dark vision, seems, I mean, it's kind of cracked and bruised in places, but
Okay.
nothing seems untoward. As you round the corner, you see it. The path bends to the right. It continues straight north for about 15 more feet before a pair of thin, like narrow, double stone doors block your passage.
Okay. I'll use the Whisper Stone to let everybody know what I see. And
Anna
then check out the door.
She sees 2 doors and it's just hallway. I say to those of us who don't have theirs in,
Hallways.
which I think is Alexa and
Galatar?
Galatar?
Yeah, he doesn't.
At least, yeah.
I thought it was
You
3 and
were-
3, but maybe is it just me and Gally? It's just the magic users don't wear it.
Hey, you guys got a lot of things to attune to. Okay, hallway doesn't seem bad.
What did you say?
Does this door look trapped or locked?
Make an investigation check. It appears to be neither.
Okay,
Last
would
time
like
I
to-
broke cover, I got spotted. I'm hanging out in the back.
I'd like to put my ears to the door and listen, see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Okay. Make a perception check. Oh God.
That was
29.
a good
Okay,
roll.
Yes, you hear distinctly the sound of a bit of water. It almost sounds like a fountain,
Mm.
but it sounds a little bit bigger than fountains that you're used to. And just faintly beneath it, you can kind of hear a low male charr's voice. And because you are charr and you are able to hear the frequency at which they speak, you can catch the subtleties of this incantation, and that there is this rhythmic chant going on. It sounds relatively far away though. It's like he's not just outside the door.
Through the stone again, there's a charr up here doing a ritual.
Mm.
I can hear him.
There's a charr doing a ritual.
Then I will open this door
Okay.
quietly.
Yeah, we'll just use your 20 stealth check from earlier. As you open the door, the sound of running and dripping water becomes much clearer. And revealed before you is a 20-foot high sanctuary with tumbled pews, mostly flooded with about a foot of water. At the far end, on an elevated platform, is a sarcophagus, flanked by two large stone gargoyles. A large fresco, once brightly painted but now faded by time and what looks like possibly mold, dominates the wall above them. On top of the sarcophagus, a large brazier of blue flame flickers brightly, illuminating the space, and a towering charr, standing in tattered gray robes and a banded metal breastplate. Its hands and the tip of its long tail are glowing, steaming, and occasionally dripping like viscous molten rock. Its face smeared with white ash, its eyes glowing like embers. In one hand it holds a tall spear with two wicked tines. The other hand held outward towards the sarcophagus in a series of intricate repeating gestures moving through the air, small bits and wisps of steam and smoke curling behind it. And above that brazier, in front of the charr, a ghostly figure floats, suspended in the air as a crackling sphere of blue-white energy swirls around it.
There's just one guy in here. Is everybody ready?
That shit's easy, baby. One guy, come on.
Remember last time when there was only 3? There turned out to be 7.
That's true.
I bet he's got something up
Yikes.
those sleeves. They don't wear
What
sleeves.
about-
Something is not. There's something else there.
Yeah, up his fur, you know,
Up his fur. There
up
it is.
in his coat.
Get him out of the room,
up
maybe?
his coat arms.
Yeah, maybe make him come to us. I don't know how this
Paula,
works.
do you
I
call
can
them
try.
fur sleeves? What do you call your arm hair?
Arms.
Arms. They're just
He's
called
got
arms,
something
guys.
up his arms. Should we make like a distraction, like yell out here in the hallway and see if he'll come running?
I mean, I can try to charm him.
I mean, here's the thing, Bertie. I love it. I think you should try it every time. Most of the time it doesn't work, but when it does, it is a hoot.
But there's this guy I heard, he's Wayne Gretzky. You just gotta take every shot.
Yeah, and sometimes you do not get the shot where they need to be.
Is this
So-
charr doing
Yeah,
anything different?
Not get
At the moment, no.
Okay.
He's not back turned towards you, but it's kind of like a side view that you're seeing him at. And he's just kind of focused and chanting.
I will whisper stone to Kala about how far away is he from the door? And does he look humanoid? Like, is he undead? Does he look like, like a normal charr kind of?
Maybe 50, 55 feet.
Oh.
Do I know anything about this? Have I seen this charr before? Do I know anything about charr that have arms and tails on fire?
My
Make
first thought was
either a
just,
history or a religion check.
it's just
with
Flame
advantage.
Legion. I'm like, they're Flame Legion.
Well, they're on fire,
You're,
clearly.
you're certain he's Flame Legion.
You're pretty sure it's
13.
me.
Okay. So the males of the Flame Legion don't readily share much of the inner workings of the political structure. Those who are high-ranking and serve beneath Geharon, the Imperator, are pretty secretive. It's more akin to a cult than a military organization at this point. But you spent a lot of time with a lot of other tribal women, and you've heard the rumors. You know that those priests who find favor under Balefire's burning gaze undergo sacrificial rituals where they dip their hands into streams of molten rock, effectively maiming themselves, but simultaneously drawing power from him. They call themselves the God-Forged. And ever
That'd be
afterwards,
easy, guys.
if they complete these rituals, their hands and claws are said to be like red-hot iron.
Yep.
He gives good hugs, is what you're telling me.
Really warm hugs. Okay. And I'll hit the whisper stone so Colin can hear this too. I can try. I have a couple things I could do to maybe, I have to get closer to him, which is the tough part. And I am not particularly quiet. So we could just try and kill him,
At this point, I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to lure him out.
We're not going to be friends with him.
I mean,
charming him-
I could try to lure him out actually, with like a little illusion or something.
I don't think he'll leave.
Yeah,
But if
abandon
it's that
his
important,
task.
what he's doing, yeah, that's probably
Pretty
right.
focused.
How do you leave if you shoot him in the head? He'll want to give chase?
He's probably
I can
just going to
try, but I
send
don't
things
think so.
after us.
If you
like
just
the
keep
other
shooting him
people.
in the head from really far away.
Eventually. Let's just get rowdy. You know, we
Okay.
haven't been rowdy enough.
That's fine.
All right, let's send it, boys.
Am
Let's start moving forward, yeah?
I going first? Me?
Yeah, I apologize. You guys are all kind of stacked up there on top of each other.
You went to the
Yes.
left,
I need
right?
to build maps with like more space behind.
Yeah, you got strong people first, women and children second.
Just going to line up behind
Wait.
Kala.
Which category do you put Brina in?
Strong person, obviously.
I am both.
Can I also really quick, as I pass this statue, like we've all sorts of fucky stuff in this place about statues and stuff. Can I just do a quick like once over glance at like, is there anything, if you tap its heel 3 times, it glows kind of deal.
You boop its nose.
It'd take a little more than a
Maybe I
passing
should.
glance. You can investigate it if you'd like, but it would take some time.
All right, I want to give it a passing glance just to see if anything looks off. Anything looks interesting. Not necessarily going in detail, but like I want to give it a once over. Just
Make a perception check. 18. a little strange, but the statue is standing, it is erect, and the head of this veiled woman is sort of tilted slightly up and away in a almost mournful pose, and the hands, the arms, are out at the side, almost in like a gesture of like palms outward, like a gesture of peace or like a welcoming almost. And as you just kind of give it a glance over, in the dark, you know, even with your dark vision, it's still dim light. It's kind of hard to see, but you notice that there are spots on her fingers that are like oddly worn, like just a little smoother than the rest.
Like those places on like statues where you see people like rub them a bunch of times, so like the dog's nose is.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. I'll touch his fingers.
Do it.
You
Yeah.
touch the fingers, they feel smoother to the touch on the insides, but nothing happens.
I like try to grab the hands.
Okay, as you take hold of them, you guys are all moving into position. And,
I'm watching
Alexa
Birdie.
and
No,
Galatar,
I've
you guys
stayed
notice where he
back.
stops and is like looking at the statue, and he reaches forward and touches the fingers,
God damn it, Birdie.
looks around, grabs the hands, and as you grab the hands, they give ever so slightly.
Oh, I broke it! I broke it!
Oh god, it's alive! That's even weirder.
They give?
It's like the arms at the socket rotate.
Oh! Hold on, guys. Bravo 6. Hold on. We got something here.
Yeah, just
Go
a tiny
ahead.
little bit, like half an inch as you kind of grab them and wiggle a little bit. They sort of move just slightly.
Can I discern like what direction they rotate? Like, I mean, I can tell like it's either rotating backwards or forward. Like it's got to go backwards.
Rotate. Each one rotates outward.
Outward, like it's
Give alms?
Yeah, like
hands up.
if we were in person, it'd be way easier. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you could see, but like they rotate outward.
Okay.
So like.
Well, I'll try and as I have them in my hands and like feel that give, I'll try and give them a turn.
Right. So you turn about a quarter turn, and they seem to be continuing to move. Like there's a continuable. They will keep moving. You get them about up, and it's sort of
Like it's just gonna
reaching up
start
towards the sky.
Yeah.
And you feel like there's more movement. You can move them further if you wish.
Yeah.
Okay. So you continue moving them. Galatar and Alexa, you're watching this, and the arms come together in a prayerful pose, and the smooth bits of the fingers touch.
Cool.
Sort of down center mass of her chest,
Yeah.
and you hear and a deep rumbling shakes the cavern for like 5-6 seconds.
Oh
And then
god.
stops.
Do we around the corner notice that?
For a whole round.
Oh yes. No, you all feel this sudden shaking in the ground. It fills the cavern.
I'm gonna
Cast
pull
her
my
nose for here
bow
now.
out. Just get ready.
Oh well.
Okay. Can I suss out like where that is coming from?
It is coming from all around you. Let's make a. Well, with your you rolled perception.
I have also a passive perception of 20.
I would say within or behind the walls and the ceiling. It appears to be a rather large something that is grinding or moving, that is locked into place, and now it has stopped.
Locked into place, huh?
You heard the sounds of like, and it almost sounded like gears or grinding bits of interlocking mechanisms chunking into place.
Your Ascalonian history is really coming into help here, Bernie.
Yeah, okay, that's a good question. So, from my knowledge of all things Ascalonian, would I know of any kind of like, tombs that are, have I seen like Indiana Jones or like, oh yeah, there were gears in the ceiling of that tomb? Like have I heard of any tombs in history that have been trapped with like mechanisms that would
Make a history check. That is not
With-
certain.
We
Did-
solved the
with-
charr.
with advantage or just like a normal?
Just a history check.
Did this charr react to the
19!
noises?
19. Well, you have recently been in a dwarven tomb that had a sort of strange set of security protocols. Not necessarily gears, but you know that trapping tombs is a fairly common practice.
Right.
I'd say not specifically in Ascalon, because the nation itself was relatively young. But certainly you've heard the bardic tales of adventurers gone seeking treasures of the ancient Elonian kings, deep in the depths of their crypts and pyramids and all the strange contraptions that lowered the ceiling and raised the floor and sent spikes through the walls. And
Right. So the final question here. Would I get enough from this interaction to know whether I have just armed something or disarmed something?
Did we solve a trap or spring a
that.
trap?
No idea.
We've got trouble.
Okay.
Although
waiting.
it seems
Trouble
to not
brewing.
have done anything as far as you can tell.
Right, well, because they're all
You
standing.
didn't flood the cavern.
With the exception that Kala, you now see through your cracked hole of the door, the charr has stopped his chant and has turned and is now facing your direction. And he calls out, "I suppose Imalor was wrong to think we'd have more time. It makes no difference. Show yourselves."
I would like to first shoot an arrow and then respond.
Nice. It's good.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Boss ass bitch. Let's go.
Did Brina already roll initiative?
Oh no, that was from earlier. I was just trying to make sure.
Oh,
Although you can
that's
keep that roll if you want.
I was gonna leave it in there since it's in the combat tracker. 13.
13.
Yeah, 13 is not it.
Just say, Imalor is always wrong. Just a general rule.
I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Look, I love Kala.
Some combat on.
Yes. Somebody else is gonna have to get on this hallway first because I'm terrified. I'm just like trapped in this hallway.
Right? Way to go, Birdie.
We're just like, oh, it's just one guy. Wait for the environmental factors to come into play here. Fucking rising sea
I
level.
was waiting for the water to come like rushing in.
I'm waiting
Just
for
open the roof to the pond above.
I'm waiting for there to be some sort of lightning, and then the water's gonna be like electric, and we're all gonna get
I
electrocuted.
feel
if
like
we're standing in
the
water.
trap would be. I feel like I've just disarmed something.
I think you opened a door.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I've just disarmed something.
I have
Oh,
to
it's
take
like-
a bio break real fast, so I will BRB.
Do I need to add anything for Galatar?
I'd say you
Yeah,
will.
I'm rolling that
There it is.
now. 1 second. It's a 6 on the D8.
Nice.
Put you far out ahead, number one.
Is that 24?
25 total, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, 9 and 6 is 15. Yeah.
Birdie's like, I actually did fix it. Like, I fixed it, which is
Bad
cool.
at
Thanks.
math.
I felt good about my initiative, and I'm still at the bottom.
Okay. So, at the top of the round, you see Kala fire an arrow through this cracked door, Galatar, and you hear her rejoinder. And you now have the drop.
So which way? I'm sorry. I was trying to do something earlier when people were moving around. Did Kala go that way?
Oh, sorry, no, Kala meant to the left.
To the left. Okay. So I go 5, 10, 15. Oh, I collided with the wall. Okay. Maybe not. There we go. 10, 15, 20, 25. I will bonus action Blade Song to go my full 40 feet of movement to there. That doesn't look good on that back wall. And I will just draw my sword and get ready. And I will hold my attack action for if anything comes within 5 feet of me.
Okay. That brings it to Kala, and Birdie, you're on deck.
So Galatar ran down that hallway. Nothing exploded. Nothing.
Yep, he ran out.
No traps.
Because
Okay.
he was trying to push his way through the crowd as everyone's kind of rushing towards the door at this point.
All right.
I'm gonna try to shoot him again.
Eat him.
Okay.
Ooh, 15.
15 does not hit.
I will dash as a bonus action just to move like a little further away from the door.
I had my volume turned way down. I thought you were being super soft and the music was super soft, so I turned everything up. Is the music too loud? Okay. Cool. So you move over against the wall and what?
That's it.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Birdie's up. Brina's next.
All right. Guess I'll move toward this hallway of sorts. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Whoa. I don't think. Yeah, I can't make it any further. That's 10 feet of movement through 2 people. So I will just back up a step. Yeah, that's me.
All right. Brina, you're up, and Keitra can go when she gets back.
Hey, let's do 10, 15, 25, 30. Maybe this will be 30. Okay, what are we fucking looking at, gamers? Oh, he's so far away. How much we want to bet the statues are gonna come to life? I love Dungeons and Dragons. All right, that was
I bet
30
that in
feet.
another room and I lost, so I'm gonna shy on the bat bet.
40. Well, it's only a matter of time. So he's there, and I'm here, and that's just silly. Yeah, that's just a silly little thing. Can I throw something at him?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
45 feet away from you.
Yes, so I'm gonna do so with disadvantage. I have 6 spears with me currently, so I'm actually gonna attack recklessly and just do a straight up and down roll. I'm still holding my shield though. Yeah, okay, whatever. We're having a fun time. 28?
Yeah, 28 will certainly hit.
Okay. 11
Okay.
and 20.
Yeah, 20 will hit. Well, so you can only draw 1 spear.
Oh, because I've got the fucking. This is some bullshit. All right, I'm putting my goddamn shield away. I'll just rather die.
It's not because you have a shield. It's because you can only draw 1 weapon per turn. So if you already had a javelin out, you could have thrown it, drawn another one, and thrown it.
I didn't. Interesting. Yeah, okay, just the one then.
For future reference.
Yeah, it'll take a couple for that to set in one of these days. Okay, cool, Roger. Yeah, I'll just stand right there.
If anybody wants to take a quick bio break, feel free.
That might be nice. Going to.
Well, I'll ask since my turn's to ask, and I have with my.
Sorry, what?
No, you're fine. Well, with my 15 passive perception, as I stood here the whole time watching Birdie fuck with the statue, what did I hear off to the right? Just passively, because again, I wasn't necessarily. If there's nothing, I heard nothing. But I remember you said that they
you can kind of hear dripping water, and when
finally picking up.
when Kala opens the door, it sounds about the same on either side. But at first, before Kala opens the door, it's a little bit louder coming from the right.
Interesting.
Yes, and I apologize that I have a water sound effect. When you enter this room, you will hear it. It's in Foundry, and there's really not a way to... Oh yeah, I guess I can turn the volume down.
I was saying, I thought that you could do it through the global.
It's got like a weird... Is that better? Did it change at all, Chris?
I don't hear it at all. Oh wait, yes, that's better.
Oh yeah, you have to click your token to hear it.
Yeah, because it's all proximity based.
I was trying to turn it down, but moving the slider for me didn't do anything.
That affects
That doesn't-
music, and this is sound effect. It's actually an
Okay.
object in the map that gets louder within like a certain radius. But I have to turn the maximum volume down.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be a little bit loud. I may do that kind of. Just around a little bit. I think I can pause the recording.
Do my
Resume the recording
screen
here.
here. I just want to see where people are.
A couple of people moved out into the room, but several of you are still in the hallway.
Is there any sort of effect going on in the chamber, like in the water? Is the water considered difficult terrain?
None of you have gotten far enough into it, but
Okay.
eventually, yes. After about 5 more feet north, Kala, it'll start to be difficult terrain about halfway through the water.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10.
And I will point out that as Kitri and Galatar and Brina and Kala, as you guys all move into this chamber, as you're rushing in, you catch a glimpse out of the corner of your eye that along the southern wall, there are 5 unique statues.
I'm not
And
fucking
you
with
have
those.
seen likenesses of these in Divinity's Reach. These are statues of the 5 human gods.
I'm gonna move my full movement into the room. I don't. Oh, okay. There's Kala. Okay, I didn't see the other side of the room, and I was like, "Where is Kala?" So am I in the water now?
Yes, and from about where you are forward is difficult terrain.
Cool. That's good to know. Well, he's already on fire, so that won't make much sense. I have to touch him for that. Oh, we can do that. All right. I'm gonna pump him with a 3rd level ice knife.
Okay.
If I cast it, oh, I can just roll it in my. I always forget. All right. Cast it 3rd level. Cast on BTT. Ah. Oh! So that's a 19 to hit. Or 27?
Yeah, 27 will definitely hit.
And then I need him. What showed up there? So
For
then he needs to
1
make.
piercing damage.
I know what crap piercing damage, but that cold damage.
And then he needs to make a dexterity saving
save.
throw. DC is 16. Please.
He does make the save.
Fuck.
They roll a
Okay.
19.
I think he takes.
Half of that. So there'll be
No, it doesn't even say. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Oh,
He doesn't
That
even get.
hurts.
He doesn't
It
even get
hurts.
half.
Oh, that's
That
a
kind
bummer.
of kills me right there.
It's like a cantrip that you use
So
spell slots for.
You watch as this ice knife hits him, and he just sort of like goes to brush it off, and it pops. And as it does, that ice is just evaporated by the heat of him.
Well, that would be my turn.
Okay. Brings it to Alexa.
Yeah, alright, I run up on. Oh, there's Bertie, and everyone is going that way. But, dear God, does curiosity always get the better of me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Fucking doors.
Fucking doors, man.
5, 10, 15. I will dash up to it, but I can't do anything with it. That's my action to dash.
To open a door is just a free action. Like,
Oh, is it? I thought it actually.
like interact with object. It's just open a door.
Okay. Well, then if you will let me, I will.
Absolutely. It's kind of heavy, but there are 2 doors. It's kind of a narrow passage, but there are 2 separate stone doors, and you are able to kind of like push one out. It's just right sized for you to get through. But yeah, so you are now able to see Kala standing in front of you, about ankle deep in water.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then once that, I will probably just stop dead in my tracks. Actually, because yeah, there's
Good.
shit.
Okay, somehow he rolled the lowest initiative.
Get wrecked.
So you see this cruel grin spread across his face, and the embers burning in his eyes glare slightly brighter as he takes a step down from what is apparently a stone dais that is under the water. And as he sinks down to about mid-thigh in the water, a plume of steam rises up around him. He becomes heavily obscured.
That fucker.
Step here, and then I gotta move the thing. Yeah. So this cloud of steam starts to rise up around him, and it fills a good portion of this end of the chamber. He is then, let's see. Son of a bitch. Kala, you watch as out of this rising cloud of steam, a fireball just arcs out of it and smashes into the wall against you, missing you entirely. Because he rolled dog shit. And then the second one.
Are these fireballs or bolts?
Not the fireball spell, but a ball
Okay.
of fire.
Okay. Well, a little scared, of course.
Keytree, is your AC 16?
Yes.
This just hits. With all of
Yep.
his modifiers, it equals 16.
Oh, gee.
As a similar ball of flame arcs outward and manages to hit you. So you take 16 fire damage.
Okay.
And you all just hear this booming voice from the center of this fog cloud that bellows out. I will eat your hearts and offer you to the balefire. brings it back to the top of the round. It is Galatar's turn, and Kala, you're on deck.
So I know he's heavily obscured, but can I still make out that he's like right there?
You can attempt to hit him, you just have disadvantage.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, what I want to do is Galatar will sort of move his hands in an arcane way and summon a giant hand of arcane energy that I would like to move 60 feet towards him and have it grab him or attempt to. So I use the hand strength score to resolve the grapple. I don't know how that works.
Hang on a minute, let me give you permission.
But I will click the cast button so it shows up there.
Have we seen this animation yet?
No, you have not. And
It
Chandler, you
looks
should be able to
so
move that token now.
Oh, sweet. So yeah, that thing moves and it'll attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
Do I roll? How do I roll that with the?
So let's see. What does it say?
So it says to roll it based on the hand strength score, which is 26.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So it's +8.
Okay.
So it's a D20 +8.
Yeah.
Well, so hang on a minute. But that's its strength.
Yeah.
So this would be a strength check. Yes, because there's no proficiency bonus. So yes, it would be a D20 +8.
Okay, so you use the hand. Oh, is the target is medium or smaller? You have advantage on the check. Is it medium?
He is medium, so it would be a
Sweet.
straight roll because you have disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
So he needs to make an.
Oh, that's a 17 on the die for a total of 25.
Oh yeah. I can't imagine he's gonna be real strong.
That hand, though.
Yeah,
I
no,
totally
he
missed it.
rolls
I'm
a
in the fucking corner.
16
I
for
feel so left
athletics.
out.
Sweet.
Can you move that hand?
Yeah,
Just-
did
I
it
just-
not
I just
move?
wanna-
Sorry. Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
did move
because
the
I
name.
didn't have the. Sorry, I had the ruler selected before. So when I went to move it, it did not.
Ah,
Oh, it won't let me collide, so I'll just move it. Dadgummit. Keeps telling me I'm colliding with a wall.
oh, I think the pews are walls. I can
Oh.
move it.
Let me try it. Dang it.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.
So when it
Uncanny Valley.
when it grabs onto him, it does. Oh, I need my dice roll to move away. So when it grabs onto him, it does 2d6 plus my spell casting modifier of bludgeoning damage. So that is
14?
14 total bludgeoning damage, and he is considered grappled.
Okay. Yeah, those of you in the room watch as this large hand of arcane energy coalesces in the air over the center of this space and dives into the fog cloud. And you just hear, I can't really see what's going on. You see like this faint glow from the hand, I guess, but yeah.
And then I will take one step backwards. And that will be the rest of my turn. I'll just kind of try and back up against this wall here.
Alrighty. Brings it to Kala, and Birdie, you're on deck.
I'm just gonna try to shoot him. It'll be disadvantage.
Yes, because he is heavily obscured.
17.
17 just misses.
Alright. And then I'm gonna back up a little to get out of the water.
Okay. So I drew a thin green line across the map. Everything after that is the difficult terrain. Okay, that brings it to Birdie, and Brina, you're on deck.
All right, let's move into the range here. I'll go 5, 10, 15. Whoa. 20, 25, 30. And I'll take a step over here. Wow, this man is out here, huh? How far away is he from me? 45 feet. Tell you what I will do then is I will take my gem of brightness out and try to blind him. So I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Does that say that you have to be able to see him? I don't think it does. I just want to be sure.
Funny you should mention it. It says fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within range.
Yeah, you currently.
So I can't see him.
He is heavily
Okay.
obscured. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Take
kind
that
of get the
back.
gist of where he is because of where the hand is glowing and he's got kind of fiery bits, but he is. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. There's not much I can do with that then, damn it. Yeah, these are good options, huh?
What you doing, Birdie?
I'll try to shoot him with my Inquest Persuader. It's at range and I can't really see him, so I guess it's gonna be like a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, big money. Big money. 12. Lucky 12s.
You guys hear the as the gun fires off, and you see the arcane energy scatter through this fog cloud, wisps of the air displaced by its passage, but you hear no sound from the villain, although you do hear sort of like boom as it impacts on the wall behind him.
Oh, I got.
Okay. Marina and Keytree's on deck.
Okay. He's heavily obscured, so any attacks that I guess aren't within 5 feet are at disadvantage. Is that the
Yeah, if you're gonna go in and try to hit him, it would be a disadvantage because he's heavily obscured.
I want to get heat. So I roughly remember where he is. It's 30 feet. Okay. So can I have said that last round I equipped another spear, or is this an learning experience and I just have the one?
Well, last round you drew one and threw
Yes.
one, so this round you can draw one.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
you
throw
can
it.
draw one this round.
Yeah.
Yes, and throw it.
So unless you like
Just one.
start with one or like like there's no way you can throw two unless you've already thrown
I need
one.
a gun.
Which to do that you can't throw one on your turn.
Or a bow. A bow would let you draw the arrow as ammunition as part of the action to shoot it.
I need a gun.
Maybe that ain't no problem. I got a gun.
Find me a gun. What am I gonna do? So, I feel like I should be of more assistance, but no, I'm gonna keep my little shield up.
I will say that because he is being grappled by the hand, he's just grappled, right? He's not
Just
restrained.
grappled, not restrained.
Okay, so yeah, it would still be a disadvantage to try to attack him. Unless you went
Yeah, that's
reckless, and then it would be a straight roll.
That's probably what's gonna have to happen.
Reckless.
Go reckless, go reckless.
Yeah. So wait. Okay, you can't do double disadvantage, correct?
No.
That'd be fun. If that's the case, I'm gonna stay back where I was because I don't know what his fucking range is, but I don't like it. But he's still within range for a little spear, so I'm gonna reckless attack and then that's just a straight roll and I'll throw it at him and hope it hits. 27.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And I will equip another one, I guess. Man, I gotta get a gun. I hate everything.
You drew one and you threw it, and that's all you can draw this turn.
That would be drawing 2, right?
Yeah.
Life is so hard. It's rough out here. That's one thing. Yeah, I don't really want to get any closer to him. He's got a lot of things going on. But yeah, that was my turn.
All right, Keytree and Alexa, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna use the movement that I have. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 into the water. And then I would like to use my I'm assuming I can hear him and I would know his rough proximity enough that I could cast Moonbeam on him.
Yeah.
And so the 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. So that when he enters the spell's area for the first time or starts his turn there, he is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. So this would be every turn. And if he fails, he takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful. Yeah. You can't I like this one. So this is my last second level. So I cast Moonbeam. And does he take damage now? Because this would be the first he's entering the
fire. Just cause. Yeah, there. So no, when you first cast it, he doesn't take damage, but I think what's the trigger? Is it the start or the end of his turn?
It said when they first enter the spell space or when they start their turn there.
All right, so at the start of his turn, he will have to make the save.
Okay, and then I will bonus actions get Buttercup out.
Alrighty.
And then that's my turn.
It's not very clear, but I would say even through this heavily obscured fog, you see this glowing beam of moonlight kind of illuminate the inner workings of this fog cloud. Alright, and Alexa, you're up.
Alright, let's get a little odd. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And as I'm walking in, I know he's in the fucking cloud. I can't do shit to him, so I am worried about others. None of these guys have been alone. So what I would like to try to do is I'm going to pop Detect Thoughts. And at the very bottom is the usual one that we don't use. I'm going to try and detect the presence of thinking creatures I can't see.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
30 feet around me. It penetrates barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of metal. You can't detect a creature of intelligence
so you don't
under
have to roll
3.
for anything.
No, yeah, I just find anybody that is thinking that I can't see in 30 feet of me. As long as their intelligence is 3 or above.
Right. So you guys watch as Alexa darts out to the central aisle of this cathedral-like sanctuary. And she puts her fingers on her temples and starts to concentrate. And as you sort of extend your awareness out, you can hear like the heartbeats of your friends, as the rush of adrenaline and their surface thoughts, their anxiety, their tension, their battle readiness, and you feel frustration and rage from this charr, but you don't detect anything else.
Shocking. All right, that ends my turn.
Now on that guy's turn, he has to do a saving throw for Moonbeam.
I think it's con.
I think you're right, yeah. Con save or 2d10 radiant.
I think she's 17 as well.
Con save. He rolled an 18, a 13 plus his modifiers. So, but that I think is half damage. So
Yes.
Keitra, do you want to roll 2d10?
Yeah.
Beam of the moon.
Ah, 3. I think my hit die are maybe I'm gonna hit, but I'm not gonna do a lot of damage. I feel like that's tonight's vibe.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, every little bit counts, though. That's the important part.
Those
Connecting is what matters.
2 damage.
And the ice knife was 1 piercing.
It's 1
Give
more
it
than
away.
I've done.
But like a super high roll to hit.
That's
though.
4 more than I've done, for that matter.
Okay. Sweet Jeebus.
I'm here just burning random spells.
I thought that was a great idea, so
It was an idea.
17. Damn, is that accurate? Hang on a minute. Sorry, I'm checking my dice rolls. Oh,
I feel
wow,
like
man,
he's
that-
rolling more
that
things
rolled
into
really
the
well.
into combat.
No, I think we're all getting peppered with things.
I was hoping the statues would be alive. Not to fight, I just think it's always a cool gimmick.
I mean, that one was like the movable arms were pretty cool.
You're right.
Yeah, it did
that was
something
pretty cool.
somewhere.
Right. I need to be jazzed about that.
Oh man, what if that opened the door the whole time?
Probably.
Some override switch. Right in the beginning that we just walked right by.
Bro, probably.
Okay, so object, so it's not a creature. So the flame charr, in his fury, just starts stabbing at Bigby's hand with his little 2-pronged fork. It's called
forgot
a
about that.
ident.
Ooh.
And you guys can't really see what's going on, but there are 3 heavy hits, and he manages to hit it each time. He rolled really well to hit.
Okay. It has a it has HP equal to mine.
Your
Yes.
your hit point maximum, yeah. it's
So
a fucking
72.
tank. So he takes 49 damage.
Sounds good, boss.
Yeah.
That was good.
We'll track that HP. I don't think it has HP.
It does not currently have HP, but it's now down to 23.
No.
For the record, that's our dog whining.
For a split second, I did think it was a bird. So,
So I don't know if this is actually gonna show. Let's see. What'd you say the total was for hit points?
So it's 72 max, now down to 23.
Yeah, it's not letting me because it's not tied to a sheet.
Ah,
Alright, so you'll have to track that if you don't mind.
yeah, no problem.
track it.
Won't be tracking it for
And
much longer.
that is the end of his turn because he can't do anything else. Bludgeoning damage.
Is this steam cloud like just like an effect of him being in the water? It's not like a spell he's cast.
Maybe. You're not quite sure.
Huh.
It is still persisting.
I'm just saying, make sure if he has roll concentration on that, I want to see that check.
I'm keeping tabs.
All right, all
So
right.
that brings it to Galatar, and Kala, you're on deck.
Okay, well, the hand will continue to hold him so that he has to waste some more attacks on it, but it will continue to do its wonderful little force grip. So that'll be another 2, 3, where is it there? Yes, another 2d6 plus my spellcasting modifier. Oh,
Nice.
So 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then I will use my action to, I think he's within range. Oh. Yep, okay. So I will use my regular action to summon my Mind Sliver Sword and chuck it at him to do 2d6 of damage. If he save or if he doesn't save, which is an intelligence 17 saving throw.
You roll an 18 plus 1.
Well, that's garbage. Okay, sensing that clearly this man is superior, I'm going to move backwards 1 step, 2 steps, and call it a day.
Okay.
We call it a day.
And I'm done.
You guys hear as he's
And now I'm
furiously
safe.
striking out at this hand. You guys can't really see what's going on, but you just hear like these cries and grunts of frustration, and then as the hand squeezes a little tighter. Kala, you're up, and Birdie's on deck.
I'm gonna bonus action, take aim to cancel the disadvantage, just get a normal roll.
Okay.
27.
That hits for sure.
Uh, 7 damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
One of the heavier hits done to this guy so far.
I rolled a 1.
Everybody has. Like,
Yeah.
Except for Big B's hand.
I love how this was like supposed to be the first fight, and it's rocking our face.
Mm.
Yeah.
That brings it to Bertie, and Brina, you're on deck.
Guys, Birdie has 2 flaws, guys. A, he has to see everything, and B, they have to understand his fucking language. You take that from him, this man is nothing but a silly boy who dresses funny.
He is a silly boy.
Char understands common.
Yeah.
I know, but I can't like.
It's a spell where he has to see them and they have to
Right.
understand his language.
Sometimes
Turns
they have
out
to be
Helen
humanoid.
Keller is Birdie's greatest enemy.
That's
He is effectively bard-proof.
our proof.
Wow.
I can't do that because that's too much right now. Yeah, what I'm gonna do. I tell you what I.
He hasn't really hurt us either.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not.
He hit
He
Keytree with a
gave me
fireball.
16 points of damage there, guys.
Okay. Oh wait, might be able to line up something for next time here. If I move, I don't want to get any closer. He's scary. I'll use my movement. Let's see here. I'm gonna move 30 feet. Can I hop over these like pews, or is that something I gotta go around?
Difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. Well, shit. Fuck me. Nothing, you guys. I'm gonna try and shoot at him again with my blaster. That's all I got right now.
Okay.
Till I can get something. I'll use a little bit of movement too, but
So,
yeah, blast him. 13.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
Blast goes
Yes.
off again into the fog, swirling it around as it passes through, and you hear as stone on the back wall shatters.
Let's see, and I'm gonna move forward a little bit. I'm gonna move over here. I'll move to about right there for now.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move a. Oh god, I don't want to get too close to him. How far was that? That was 5, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. All right.
All right. Brina and Keytree, you're on deck.
Brina's just kind of like, it's not working. She's gonna get a little bit closer and like just kind of like, whoa, just over the shoulder lob a spear and hope for the best. I'm gonna reckless attack and throw a fucking spear at this man and see if it will hit again.
Okay. 12
It
does not.
doesn't. Whiff. All right, my luck ran out.
Man, this guy is invincible.
We're like fucking
You guys hear
playing
the
shoots and ladders. I'm pissed.
flops into the water behind him.
My
hear the
soul
slash.
for a gust cantrip. Or
I hear the
something
splash
to
A
and
move
little
wind.
bigger than that.
I know.
I hear the
Alright, so
splash and let out a sigh, and I'm gonna trudge a little bit closer.
Okay.
And am I able? I was gonna say, am I able to take cover behind the pew? But I'm fucking 8 feet tall, so I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay. Keytree and Alexa, you're on deck.
All right, team. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my staff, and I will take 5, 10, 15, 20 movement to get right up next to this guy, and I'm gonna take a whack at it with my staff.
Oh yeah.
You'll make the check with disadvantage
Oh, disadvantage?
because you can't see him.
Ah!
Oh.
I need another natural 20. Please. I'm like right there. Okay, fine. I'll roll again.
Okay, fine. I'll roll again.
Okay, it's a 21.
21 does hit.
Okay, then he's going to take. It's going to be 5 bludgeoning damage. I rolled a 1, but then he needs to make his a save. DC 15 Constitution.
Smash this guy with your staff, and you feel it like clang against some of the metal on his breastplate as he's winding around in the grip of this hand, desperately fighting back. The snake head at the end of your staff bites into it, and you watch as your snake like rears back quickly. The tip of its little fangs like steaming in the breeze. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
It didn't hit him.
Oh, it hit him. It just doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh, so he doesn't take any poison damage?
It would seem not. You see like little bits of the venom are like dripping off his burning hand, and just sort of like sizzling into vapor.
Ah, that's
Or
all I
technically
had.
you don't see that, but
This is my grand plan. I'm done.
seemingly the molten heart within this guy beats hot enough. He does not suffer poison damage.
I'll yell out for the convenience of everyone else. I don't think he could take poison badly.
Cool.
All right.
Alexa.
Yeah, that was a good reminder for something else. So yes, I'm gonna stay put basically, but I will pop my scroll Tides of Chaos, so I don't have disadvantage, and I will chuck a firebolt at him. But as it leaves my hand as a fiery bolt, I will transmute it into ice. Fucking 9. I rolled a 1.
Is that to hit?
Yeah,
Yeah, nope, that
Yeah.
will not do it.
super. I take actually 5 feet forward and bonus action splash birdie in the back.
Yeah, so you guys watch as this fireball starts to
Frustratedly,
or bolt
I just
starts
kick
to
water
leap out of your hand, and it switches to ice, this curling icicle through the air, and it just sort of chings off the back of the arcane hand as it wiggles back and forth with this guy in his struggle. Okay. So on his turn, he is going to turn in part of him in the grip of this hand. He's going to turn towards you, Kitri, and he just says, "You know, I've never tried braised kale, but there's a first time for everything." And he's going to try to hit you.
This boy about to
Kale
make some
chips
collard
are
greens.
good.
Let's
I'm
go.
burned.
And that's a natural 20.
Well, fuck y'all. I might be dead.
Take 22 points of piercing damage.
Cool beans. I have 15
Oh
hit
god!
points
I just
left.
watched your hit bar fall.
I'm gonna maybe. I don't know if I can do that next
We
turn.
got it.
We got it. We're fine.
He
We got it.
reaches down and like skewers you with his bident, much like a salad fork, if you will. Reaches back and plunges it down once more. It's 25 to hit.
Oh, again.
For
Yeah.
13 piercing damage.
Cool. Cool. Does he have anything else?
He does. Are you still standing?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, night.
Gonna hit 2. For only 11 fire damage.
Only 11.
Only 11.
10 more than she needed.
I'm down.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's all
That's
right.
okay.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a fun one.
What?
Well,
Okay, that's an 18.
Okay. So he
mm,
stabs into you with this
she's
bite,
under fucking water.
rips it out, and then plunges it back down into you. You stagger backwards, and as you're trying to catch your footing, his tail lashes around and slaps full on you, and this heavy, semi-liquid flame adheres to your skin. And as you fall unconscious, you sink beneath the water, and the flames that were sticking to you like napalm are extinguished. And you
Well,
take further damage.
I guess the fire's out.
She's underwater.
Keep on the sunny side.
Are
Okay.
underwater and unable to breathe at 0 hit points.
We got
Do
it.
I need to go ahead and make a death saving throw?
Not yet, no.
Also, damn, my moonbeam is gone.
No,
Yes, thank you.
Did we roll it last?
Although
We
he-
did.
he
It only
should-
did.
Well, he needs to do his save because he
He
didn't
didn't have a turn.
Yeah.
Well, he just this is his turn.
Is- yeah.
He's just attacking you, but he didn't make it,
it
at
would
the
have.
start.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
so he needs
Oh.
to make that check first, which is Constitution. Yeah, that's a 23. But roll
okay,
your
so we can
2d10.
see the moonbeam fade. Then we know some shit's gone down.
I would say 12. Nice.
he takes. Oh, at least I did something there at the end.
Yeah, you guys hear the first critical hit against Keytree's, followed by, and then, and the, as the body hits the water, and the
And
moonbeam
the
fades.
moonbeam fades from view.
And I would say I detect one less thought.
Yeah, and you heard him say the remark about braised kale. He said that loud enough.
Yeah.
So yes, that brings it to Galatar at the top of the round. And Kala,
Fucking
you're on deck.
villain line out loud enough for all this.
Okay, so hearing the splash, I'll run out 15 feet to there. And then kind of seeing the splash where Keytree was. I would like, can I move the spectral hand to where Keytree was? Is that okay? Because it's like floating above her and she's now down in the water, right?
She is down in the water, yeah.
So I'd like to move it to there, and then I would like to have it release the grapple and use forceful hand. So it'll be
Okay.
another strength athletics check, and well, if I succeed, we'll go from there.
Okay. Strength check. 9. I don't know if
that's
it's
a
possible for you to roll lower
16.
than that.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't actually roll it.
That's a really good
so,
point.
So 16.
Push.
So he moves 5 feet plus 5 times my spellcasting modifier, which is 25 feet in the direction that I'm pushing him, which would be this way.
So I guess he'll go all the way up to the wall.
Oh, I thought it was just 5 feet.
5 plus.
It's 5 plus
Ah,
5 times my spell casting.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it is
Yeah.
actually worth it. It's a push worth it.
So you guys hear this just sudden and as the water is like parted as this guy is shoved back against the wall. And momentarily you see Kala, like the form of this guy, slam into the wall, and then the steam moves,
Ah, damn it.
like sinks into the water.
Yeah.
Zay, it knocks
Wow.
him prone.
I don't think it
Just a
doesn't
number
say
of feet. So he
yeah, I
manages
think
to
it
keep
just
his
says he
feet
moves.
against the wall, but he is still like thigh deep in this water and
We
causing
got a
the
hot
steam.
second to see him.
And then the
Understand
hand
how it
moves with the
works.
target to remain within 5 feet of it, so it moves
Okay.
to there.
That's
All right,
nice.
and then with the hand in his space, Galatar will start rushing towards Key Tree. 5, 10, 15,
Remember the water's difficult.
20.
terrain.
So difficult terrain starts at the green line, right?
Yep.
So 25, 30, 35. If you have 5 feet of movement left, well, 20 there, 25 to move to this one, 30 and 35. Okay, yeah, so I can move to that one. And then I will end my turn there. Oh,
Okay.
actually, I'm sorry, I won't because I forgot I have an action. I would like to try that same cantrip and have him make an intelligence saving throw again.
Okay. There's a 15.
Well, he takes 3 points of psychic damage, but he has 1d4 subtracted from his next saving throw of any kind
Okay.
before
Up
the
a
start of
D4.
my next turn.
Cool.
And that's all.
All right, Kala and Birdie, you're on deck.
I am gonna try to shoot him again. Bonus action, take aim.
Okay. 12 does not hit.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Birdie and Brina, you're on deck.
Okay. I will. Here. Oh, it's difficult terrain. Dip. See, I could have done a better job had we not done this.
This was a lot of fun building this scenario,
Yeah,
guys.
fucking bet it was. All right, I'm gonna start moving then. So you can't see this guy at all,
He
right?
is heavily obscured.
But if you're like within 5 feet of him, you could see him.
No, you are effectively blinded while you are in the fog cloud.
That's cool and fun.
That is so unfortunate. Oh, it's such a. Oh, damn it. I had such a cool thing I could have tried too, and now it's just ruined. You ruined it.
You ruined my fun.
Ruined my
I
fun
try.
thing that I could have done. Would have finally been able to use my instrument of scribing.
So what are you doing, Birdie?
All right, I'm gonna move 5, 10 feet up, and then I will do 10, 20 to move there, and then I will burn a. I really wish this would hit her too. I'll burn a mantle of inspiration. Everybody except Alexa. Galatar's up too, but he's doing damage. Yeah, everybody's
Hit
closer.
me?
You can't
Yeah,
hear it.
temporary hit points won't affect you, but
You can't see or hear him, so.
correct.
Maybe my spirit just vibed so hard.
Oh yeah,
with
so
the
everybody
song.
except Keytree. Keytree doesn't get this, but everybody else.
I was gonna say
Yes.
that's why I asked because I was like, I would
Right,
do
yeah.
the-
I was. So everybody gets 11 temporary hit points, and you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed, which I will avail myself of, to move next to Keytree,
Oh,
and I will burn.
Birdie played the beat you to the heel game.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine with me.
Oh, I was ready. I had it all cooked up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll burn
I'm still probably gonna need something.
You also have healing though.
I can also probably heal myself. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to burn like too crazy, but I'll hit you with a second level cure wounds.
Where the fuck am I? Can I stand
So-
here?
This is much appreciated, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
get 13 heal. And I will continue to use my movement
Hmm.
to move backwards. And I'll say, Brina, get in front of us.
Oh,
I like how she did.
Yeah.
You and her swap spots, from my perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is my turn.
All right. Brina's up, and Kitri, you're on deck.
okay, so is it a free action to change weapons?
You can
Drop a weapon and then pick one up.
Yeah, you can draw one weapon, and if you just let the other go.
Although I don't have one, I'm not wielding one currently because I previously had thrown my
Then you can
silly
just
little
draw
spear.
one weapon.
Cool. I'm gonna draw my powerful, cool ass sword. Just one of the many powerful, cool ass swords I have. I'm gonna use my bonus action to become the wolf.
Oh.
That's right, baby. No more fucking kitty gloves. I know he's in the fog, and so I'm gonna head to where the fog is denser. And with that additional movement I can get there. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at Chandler's hat.
I knew that's what he was doing.
Okay.
Oh, my Patriots chef's hat? Yeah.
Oh, is that
Okay.
what it says? Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
couldn't
says
read
Patriots.
I got it. I knew
It's
it.
got a matching apron.
Okay, I
There's
was like, I know I'm not good at D&D, but I feel like this math makes sense.
There's a scene in the 1984 Batman when Jack Nicholson's Joker comes. I think he's waltzing into an art gallery to a Prince song, and he's got a purple chef's hat on, just like that, except it does say Patriots on it.
Well, that was the reason he lost.
Could be.
I mean,
Well, now that
All
I
those wonderful
see
toys.
the hat, it's
All
very.
right. So what's Brina doing?
Oh no, you're fine. The hat is incredibly distracting now that I see it on his silly head.
Super nonchalant.
I'm gonna attack twice with the shadow touched sword, longsword. And I'm gonna reckless attack so that they're just flat rolls.
Cool. 15 is not hit.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
19 just hits.
Okay. 13?
13 magical damage.
And I look really fucking cool and scary. I got a shadow sword.
As you
Look like
draw
a
this sword, the light around you kind of dims in response, and you start stomping your way, sloshing through the water, and you can see like he's struggling with this massive arcane hand pushed up against this wall, and he's looking pissed. I guess you wouldn't know he's looking pissed, but you can hear him. He sounds pretty upset. And you make your way over, and you can just hear it, and you try to lash out without hitting the hand. First, you kind of pull back and miss. Second, you feel it find purchase.
cool.
And yeah, you hear him kind of grunt in pain.
hey,
I
Paige,
do that.
Are you raging?
I am not. I have one
Oh.
rage boost and I am not going to use it yet.
Gotcha.
Might be good to save, yes.
How much we want to bet? Probably fine.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Sure is.
All right, that brings it to Kitri, and Alexa is on deck.
Kitri is on her way back from grabbing ice cream.
Not a problem. Ice cream is very
On
important.
character.
It is. Yeah.
I would have given you inspiration had that been cheese.
It goes great with burnt kale. You mean like this?
I did earlier. I got up to go put cheese on my soup.
Bro,
But,
mess with some soup right now.
mm,
So it
All
is
right.
Keetrie's turn.
Keytree.
What was it Birdie cast on her? Cure wound?
Cure
Cure
wound.
wounds. I'm gonna cast
Cure
Cure
wounds.
wounds on myself.
Okay.
First level. I get 9 more healing.
Okay.
So that's not bad. It's not nothing. That's action. Bonus action. Da-da-da. Let's see. Is there anything I can do here? What I have in mind. Oh. Well, I'm going to use Valiant Wild Shape and turn into an eagle.
Okay.
There we go. I haven't used this enough.
Almost thought you were gonna say eel.
Give me 1 second while I
think you
find an
can.
eagle token. Nah, there's not an eel creature.
Right, yeah, I mean, it would just be like fish stats for like 3 hit points.
Now I have.
Oh, that's the wrong one. SRD.
Ah, shit. I only have 3. Hold on. No, I'm going to stick with the eagle. This is what I wanted.
So is this a giant eagle or just like an
It's
eagle?
just an eagle.
Okay.
It has a
Make sure I
CR
grabbed
of
the right
0.
token.
Just a loose eagle.
A beagle
Oh,
eagle.
Shame.
wild shape. Ba-bam. Yeah, Birdie reaches down into the water and lifts Keetree's head out. Puts his hand on hers and casts Cure Wounds. You wake up. Oh, you feel like the burning in your chest, and you put your own hand to cover that. Pulse Cure Wounds into yourself. You see like her hair gets a little fuller. Some of the injuries kind of melt away.
The kale doesn't look quite as charred.
Yeah, not quite so braised. And then yeah, just in the blink of an eye, she kind of like hops up out of the water and flaps her arms and turns into an eagle. Now,
Also, I gotta say, that was funny. Haha, like charred kale by a charr.
nice.
I'm terrible.
We accept that here.
No, we
All
don't.
right. So that brings it
Get
to
out.
Alexa. We encourage that. What are you talking about?
You
So
do
yeah,
that.
Professional, serious D&D. We play at next level.
We play seriously. In fact, your breaking character, take 4d7. Yeah, a d7. So I
What
could
dice
get-
was that?
Alexa's up.
I couldn't follow it through. I couldn't follow it through. I'm sorry.
Anyways, watching
Sure,
Birdie
you're
beat me to the
fantastic.
punch, and I'm already probably. You said this was thigh deep on the charr,
Yeah, like
so this is like what,
Knees
almost
a little
up
over.
to my neck, over my shoulders.
yeah, it's probably like brushing your chin to stay above
Yeah.
water here.
Yeah, I'm gonna back a fuck up. Get out of the deep water like a little child. I shouldn't be in the deep end of the pool. So 10. Oh, and the can. Nah. Oh, never mind. I'll just take another 5 back. And man, I really don't want to waste mana just to miss. So I'm gonna chuck a regular firebolt at him, and just, I'm glad I didn't waste mana on that. I'm done.
Yep. Brina, you watch as a fireball like rockets past your head and impacts on the wall next to you. You know,
I kept it on brand 2 and I still rolled a 1 for damage.
There we go. There we go.
so on his turn, he will turn to Brina. Now, having been hit with your magical sword, and you hear him kind of growl under his breath. Oh, look at you, all fancy in your furs. I've always wanted to tangle with a giantess. And and he is going to attempt to stab you with his bident.
What if we would like kiss? What?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we like
So
kiss?
that is 16 piercing damage.
What was
Definitely
the?
hits.
Would you roll?
25.
That'll hit. So 16.
16 piercing. Second one hits.
Are we sure we can't take a short rest?
That is
Good.
15 piercing.
Woo!
Rena's about to take a long rest.
Was, what, 31 points of damage right there in that one?
We won't.
He ain't even done. He got another one coming.
As the tail lashes around and attempts to hit you, 18?
Does not hit. Wait, no, it actually definitely hits. My AC is 16. I don't know even.
I thought 18 was high enough, but I wasn't quite sure.
No, it totally is. It's cool.
Okay.
The roller coaster.
So that would be it's a good roll. That's 14 fire damage,
Oh, is it?
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, baby goes. I hate this, guys. I'm gonna die.
You're fine.
As his
You're good
tail
at right?
on fire lashes around and slaps onto you. Let me read the description so I'm describing this accurately.
Yeah, please.
God damn. How's this guy looking?
How's Brina?
I guess we can't see him.
Okay,
Fuck.
yeah.
Probably better
So-
than me. Probably better than Petrie.
He looks hurt, but he's still full of energy. But you don't know that because you can't see him.
Right.
He sounds defiant and pissed. But so this flaming, like dripping lava tip of his tail slaps onto you, and as he pulls it away, there's like this stickiness to it as the molten material, whatever it is, seems to stick onto you and burn deep into your armor, and you can feel the heat of it. Currently, you suffer no ill effect from that.
Currently. Cool. Noted.
But you have this horrible glob on you.
Should be going down soon.
Cool. Cool glob.
And he is going to guys 5, 10.
Where does he think he's going?
20 because it's difficult terrain. 25, 30. So the fog cloud will start to move with him.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
So, yes, you do. It
This,
doesn't
I'm
come
assuming.
quite as far. But
Got
yes,
that
you
sentinel.
can
She
get to,
sit him down.
Oh, yeah, you
I
do.
sure do actually do have that. Am I able to make this a reckless attack, even though it's
I don't believe so. I think that's only on your turn.
okay. Don't blow this.
16 does not hit, unfortunately.
Fuck me. Alright, well. Goodbye.
But Kala, you and Alexa, you can hear him sort of sloshing in your direction towards the shallower end of the room. And that brings it to Galatar. Kala, you're on deck.
Okay, seeing him move away, I will have my spectral floating hand follow him and actually get right in front of him right there. And this time, this thing is gonna make a fist and just attempt to uppercut him real good.
Okay.
So that'll be at disadvantage. Okay, so it makes a melee spell attack using
Your game statistics.
my game statistics. So that's just my spell attack modifier?
Yeah, it's like a spell attack to hit.
Okay. So I'll roll it twice.
Oh,
Ah.
13 does not hit.
Well, you know what? Sensing that that is utter garbage, I will continue to move towards this man. So I can move, it would be 20 feet. Oh, so. I guess I can move diagonally too, can I? So that'd be 15, and then 20 is half my 40. Oh, dang it. Keeps telling me I'm in a wall again.
So the pew like the
Uh-huh.
backs of the pews, I have wall lines there because it's
Ah.
difficult terrain. So if you want to cross over, you just like move your token around it if you want, but it will be
Okay.
difficult terrain.
That's fine. Well, then I'll just move straight on this way because I guess I'm still in range there, aren't I? To hit him.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and use my regular attack action to take 2 strikes with my rapier right at his legs. So that'll be with disadvantage. So attack 1, and attack 2.
The 20 will hit.
So with the 20, that would be 8 points of piercing damage.
Is this a +1 rapier?
This is not. I do not have that yet from the guy.
Cool.
So just 8 points of damage, and that is all I can do. So I'll just stand very menacingly and look at him in the eyes that I can't see.
Yeah, looking in his direction, threatening.
Yeah,
Got it.
menacingly, yeah.
Menacingly. That brings it to Kala, and Bertie's on deck.
Same thing as last time. It's a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Bertie and Brina, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna move like here, just a little bit. Use 20 feet of movement, and what I'd like to look for, and actually I'll say I move a little closer. Is I'm looking. I'd like to use my turn to look around this area, and I want to look at where the water is coming from, and if there is like a drain in the floor or something that I can like somehow remove. You know, if there's water coming in, I'm like, maybe there's a way to get the water out. And I'd like to look and see if I can find a way to, is there any mechanism in which, like I've already seen one, you know, mechanism to do something in here. Is there something I can see
Make a
that would
perception
allow?
check.
Okay. Come on, don't fuck me.
23. So
Nice.
what you notice is that it's very obvious that to the right, in sort of the right corner of this room, about 5 feet out from the wall, from the ceiling, this water is dripping constantly.
Mm-hmm.
There are spiderweb cracks all throughout the ceiling, and every now and then in other places as you kind of look around, you see the errant drop from other sectors, but there seems to be a sort of concentrated pour coming from this right corner. It looks like some part of the ceiling is kind of caved inward or fallen over time and is kind of breached something above you.
Yeah.
You are aware that as you were making your way north to reach the ruins of Ashford Abbey and the entrance to the catacombs, part of that journey was along the Ashford River.
Okay.
So you know that you are under like the water
Right.
table of this region.
Yeah.
Specifically, kind of looking around, most of this area is underwater. And you
Yeah.
can't really see through it. The only objects you see that could possibly really be interacted with are the gargoyle statues, the sort of crumbled fresco on the wall, and the sarcophagus, or the brazier. Although the brazier seems like a recent addition.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Cool. That's all I got. Yeah, that's my movement as well.
Okay. That brings it to Brina, and Kitri's on deck.
That's me. I'm Brina. I'm gonna turn my ass around and follow this motherfucker. Not gonna get my actual lady to turn. She should be so lucky. Which is what I want to say to the man. You should be so lucky to take the giant pass. And I'm gonna attack twice. He's still heavily obscured, so I'm gonna reckless attack just so they.
Okay.
Does she have to reckless attack, or does Bigby's hand count as a thing that's threatening it. I know it's not a
I think it's the
creature,
same
but
thing
it
as
is
spiritual
threatening it.
weapon.
I think technically Bigby's hand would count as
Thinking?
being engaged, so you would have advantage from flanking. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like spiritual weapon rules.
Do you not get advantage from spiritual weapon?
I don't think so. That's not how you play in Barovia, at least.
Okay.
Right?
I'll have to
Mm.
look into that. I'm not sure off
You
the top
think
of
I
my head.
keep
We'll-
track of that stuff?
We'll call it flanking for now, and I'll.
Hey,
It's
I
okay.
am not about it. If it means this motherfucker doesn't lay into me like it's his job next time. Okay, 7. Not amazing. 21.
Let's see, 7.
Let's go.
21
Let's
definitely hits.
7 and 9.
9. Okay.
And the shield. Which,
Yeah.
let's reevaluate after this one.
Yeah. You hear Galatar struggling with him, and you run over to rejoin, re-engage as this guy has tried to slip away from you, and you are able, with all the concerted effort of everyone, to kind of hear him sloshing in the water and reach out with 2 quick thrusts of your sword, and you do manage to touch him. Yeah, he takes a couple of good hits.
I want to spit at him, but that's okay.
And it just like disappears into the mist.
Alright, well, touche. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
That brings it to Kitri, and Alexa, you're up next.
So, since we're just chipping away at this man, are there any rocks on the ground? Is it kind of... Yeah, are there any rocks on the ground? Do I see any rocks? I don't know if
You are flying above about 3.5 feet of water.
Could I perceive any over in the drier area? I also don't know what my movement is. So
There would probably be like a couple of stones like the size of golf balls.
Whereabout would
about.
you say?
Probably in front of the statue here, just behind Kala. There's like a little crack on the floor where some stone has fallen from the ceiling and kind of broken.
Okay. Well, that's not that square. There. Come on, do the thing. There it goes. Okay, that's 50 feet, and that's 35 from there. Well, this is silly. I'm gonna put that plan on hold. I'm going to fly over here. Let me grab my thing. I have plenty of flying speed. I freaking fused. All right. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, Foundry. Okay. I'm gonna get over there. I would have flown diagonally to get there, but it kept running me into the pews.
Yeah.
I will make a talon attack. I don't even know what that rolled. That is a 17 to hit.
Against the Charr?
Yeah.
So this would be with disadvantage because he's in the fog.
Oh, here.
Okay.
And that's a 6. All right, so I don't hit.
Yeah. You swoop down through the fog and you try.
If I move out of his melee, does he get an attack of opportunity if I'm a bird?
He will.
Unless you have the flyby trait.
Which an eagle does not.
No, they do not. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna chance it, seeing as how I have 3 hit points as a bird.
All right, that brings it to Alexa.
Well, I can't really see, but I have a feeling that I can sense a lot of things, that it's getting awfully crowded in there. I'm gonna take 5, 10, and clamber on top of the pew because I don't want to be in the water. Which reminds me, like, what is the temperature of this water? Are we like getting chilly? Like, not mechanically, but like
cold. It's not hypothermia, but it's cold.
Not comfortable.
Yeah, there's
This is
definitely
not a
some
great
shrinkage.
idea. All right, this motherfucker. I'm getting really sick of his shit.
As you climb up
So
on top of the pew and turn, you see this eagle swoop into the fog.
yeah. Oh man. I don't really want to do it, but I want to at least try. I will start pulling the eyeballs off of my robes and setting them alight and throw them into the mist and hope for the best as I cast Scorching Iris. 1, 2, 3.
11, 18.
That's really 18 at least will
just
hit.
hits.
So he takes 7 fire damage. Hopefully that does something.
Chipping away, baby.
Yeah,
And
you
yeah.
hear the 2 impacts on the wall, and then you hear.
Yep. Not a good idea. And I'll take another the rest of my movement and oh, that one won't let me stand on it. It's a wall. I'll just stay here.
Okay. Brings it to his turn. He will turn around, and you guys just kind of all hear him say, not to anyone in particular, I am the taskmaster of Balefire, God forged in the flames of Mount Rangmar. And he is going to attempt to hit Galatar. That'll hit.
I would like to shield for a 26.
This will still hit.
That's okay. I'm just telling you for the next 2 attacks, just as a general
26.
thing.
Caw, metagaming pigeon to our sentinel. When somebody attacks somebody within 5 feet of you, you can use your
Did you
reaction to
use
make
your
an attack.
reaction?
Keitri, did you just talk?
Technically,
Oh,
yes.
yes, you,
reaction as
JK.
an attack of
You
opportunity.
did
I
the
also,
attack of
yeah.
opportunity. JK.
Didn't remember about that. It's cool. We both came to. We got it. I already
That's
knew that.
13 piercing damage as he strikes out with his bident.
Oof.
Second attack will not hit. And then he will bring his tail around. Ooh, that will hit. That was almost a 30. My god.
Jesus.
High level games are fun. just because the numbers are bonkers. So that is 12 fire damage. And I need
Okay.
to make
Hold
a
on
con save.
1 second, because I need to do 1 additional con save.
Oh.
Or 2 con saves, sorry, hold on. But I don't
for
have
the hand.
my thing clicked on. Okay. So then the first one was 13 damage, right?
Yes.
So that just needs to be the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Was 12. Okay, and then how much damage was the tail?
12.
12. Okay. So it also needs to be the 10. It does. Okay. And then make a con save for the fire tail.
Yes.
Okay, and this will be -5 from whatever it rolls. So 11.
Okay, so you also now, as this tail slashes up against you, you get this streak of burning molten material that adheres to you and starts to scorch and sizzle its way into your armor. No ill effects as yet.
Did I see what that did to Brina last time? Like, did that do anything to her on her turn or anything?
Did it? Have we gone 1 full round since then? Shit.
Well, this is
Not
its
yet.
This is the
this
full
is
round.
its next turn, yeah. So it would be
Yeah,
1
this
full
is
round.
this is the start of his turn.
This would be at the start of Brina's turn.
Yeah,
So
Right.
something should
after
have
last
happened.
time he hit you, Brina, you would have taken 6 fire damage as this stuff is stuck on you
Okay.
and burning into you. And at the end of his turn, he really can't go anywhere. Galatar, at the start of your turn, you take 11 fire damage.
Does Brina get to make another save of some kind or something?
You can attempt to
Remove
douse it, remove it, or somehow get rid of it, but it'll take your action.
Action. Wow.
How does this confident fellow who I cannot possibly see in this very obscure fog sound? Hurt, still feeling very brazen.
He is he's starting to breathe heavy, and he sounds exasperated and maybe a little tired.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
So I guess the
Taskmaster. His day's been busy. There's emails, appointments, scheduled. Sorry.
first thing I'll do is have the hand do another attack against him. I think from reading the flanking rule, since the hand's not a creature, other creatures wouldn't benefit from the hand, but the rule says that if a creature is within 5 feet of it, that is an ally of yours. So I guess the hand would benefit. I don't know. When attacking other people, it just says if a creature that is your ally is within 5 feet of an enemy.
Yeah, and technically it is an object.
Yeah, so it is an object,
No.
but Brina's an ally on the other side within 5 feet.
Well, but it is an object, and I think you'd have to be a creature to benefit from
Ah,
flanking. We'll go ahead and say it's advantage for now, and I'll try to look up some sage advice on it later.
okay. Well, in that case, I'll go ahead and roll.
Because it's
it
an
to hit
object,
with
but it's technically you.
straight roll. Yeah, that's what I don't know because I control it like my hand. I don't know. It's weird stuff. It's 22 to hit.
Will hit, yeah.
Okay, so that's 4d8 force damage. For 28 points, or sorry, 15 points of force damage.
Very nice. That is a hefty hit.
And then I will take my two slash and attacks at it there. And did it seem? I guess I couldn't see it, so I wouldn't know. All right. Well, with the first attack, I will attempt it with the. Well, actually, let's do it with the booming blade cantrip, so that if it somehow escapes, it would take damage.
Okay.
All right. So first one at disadvantage. 14 won't hit.
14 does not hit.
Second one also at disadvantage. Oh shit, man.
It's getting kind of crowded in here, and it's hard to strike out blindly in the mist without hitting your allies. So as an over caution, you're unable to make purchase with your blade.
Well, fuck me.
Yeah.
You know what? I am gonna let him have an opportunity attack. Cause is my shield still up till the end of my turn? Or do you get reaction back at the start of your turn? I don't know.
I
Get
think-
reaction back at the start of your turn.
Yeah, the shield does fade at the start of the turn. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh well.
Oh,
Let's
I
let
have
him
it.
have an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Until the start of your next turn.
He will attempt to hit you with his Vident. That will hit.
Okay. Does he have Sentinel?
He does not. You're good.
Perfect.
So as you flee, he manages to reach out and kind of like prick you in the back of the leg.
Yeah.
18 piercing damage.
That's alright.
Oh.
Better to get out of there now. Okay. And that will, I'll move 5 more feet that way in difficult terrain. Okay. And that
Make a
is,
concentration check for me.
oh, thank you. Good call.
Like the automated system.
Oh, it survived.
You are
Just
dancing
barely.
with those.
That +8 from the plate song really helps.
Yes. All right, Kala.
Same thing again. 21 to
Hey!
hit.
21 hits.
Woo.
Nice.
Hey! Oh,
11 damage.
11.
I
Fantastic.
hate how you can't get sneak attack if you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks ass.
Even if you have an ally in range.
Oh, but so even if you cancel it out, you still can't get.
If you have
Yeah.
disadvantage, you cannot have
Oh.
sneak attack. It's just
That
that's
That
how
is,
it
that
is.
is one of the heftier hits he's taken. So
Yeah.
he's been
Screw
pretty
you,
resilient
Gary
tonight.
Gygax.
That brings it to Birdie. And Brina,
All
you're
right.
back.
I will use 15 feet of movement in difficult terrain to get right here next to Brina, and I'll pop her with a level 1 cure wounds.
Thanks.
You get 7 healing.
Love that. Thank you.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Said,
That brings it to Brina and Keetri. You're up next.
Look back at Birdie. Give him a little wink. I have like blood in my eyeball.
You can't see it.
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
see it
fuck.
anyway.
your
Never mind.
eyes like
Is it-
swollen shut, and you're like,
Yeah. Your spikes. I'm gonna go ahead and attack again. Are we still letting Bigby's hand count as? Okay. Thanks. Please hit.
29 hits.
7 damage.
Another one. Yes.
I'm about
Let's
to
keep it
fucking
going.
yeet my fucking.
Yeah, all the ones tonight. 27 hits.
If we roll another one in this
Yeah,
for
dungeon, I
11.
swear to goat.
I'm
Okay.
fucking chipping at the pounding the rock, baby. I guess.
You swing down and like you've heard this guy smashed into the wall by the fist, hit by a couple other things. A twang of an arrow loosed catches him, and using that sound, you reach forward, prick him once, and then reach out, slash a nice heavy hit. You can feel it make purchase. You can't see the damage, but you hear him. And he is gasping for air now. He's sounding pretty hurt.
Thank God.
Am I able to
Couple of
use
good rounds.
my bonus action to be like, he's right here, just in case?
Are you still the wolf?
You can shout out.
Yeah, I'm still the wolf.
Oh, I didn't know if that did anything for your attacking.
No, it's land armed.
Okay.
All right. So that brings it to Keytree and Alexis on deck.
I'm just gonna take another. No, that's advantage. Another Talons attack at disadvantage.
Oh.
18 will just hit.
Fuck yes.
And he takes 4 slashing damage.
Reduced to 2 because it's non-magical.
I'm magical. Being
Hilarious.
absurd is magical.
The fact that I'm a bird is magical.
LOL. Okay.
Oh man.
I can what? Why? Oh, Chandler's saying I can move away without an attack of opportunity.
Because he used his
Yeah, he's
reaction
already
to
taken his reaction.
swing.
If I wanted to hypothetically go pick up that rock from behind Kala, would picking up the rock count as any kind of action? I can make it with my
I would
movement.
say it's like a free environment. Just pick up an object as a
I'm
reaction.
gonna fly. Oh, if I
Yeah,
move
can
my
move, yeah.
freaking token. Yeah, and then pick up a rock, and then I want to fly. How high are the ceilings in here?
20 feet. And the fog at the center over him is reaching up to the ceiling.
Well, it doesn't really matter exactly because I can't see him anyways. That was 25 feet of movement, so I'm gonna fly. I'll take how high would you say I'm at? Like if I wanted to take the rest of my vertical, I want to be at the ceiling. I want to fly as high as I can in here.
Well, you have to go down to the ground to pick up the rock, so...
Yeah, down and then back up. So would you say that just cancels out the rest of my movement for this round?
How much movement do you have?
Oh, 60 feet.
Yeah,
and I moved
fly 60 feet.
25. So
yeah, you
I'm
can get back to the ceiling, no problem.
all right. Yeah.
We'll say 20 feet. There you go. You got a little notation now.
Okay. All right. That's it.
All right. Alexa.
Man. This fog sucks. Is he a paladin? Is that how he's making this shit? Don't have to answer that, of course.
He is literally on fire in the water.
Yeah, he's a little
He's a
hot
walking
steam
volcano.
boy.
Oh man, I didn't think about basic physics. What do you know about that?
And he was heading south to get out of it for it, but he stopped him.
Like,
Oh my God.
hold on, no.
Wait, yeah, we can undress that a bit. I'm just gonna shit, I don't want to do it again. Man, I know fire is bad. He's yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. I will transmute a firebolt into an ice bolt and chuck it at him. 14, fuck you. Great, wonderful.
14 does not hit.
Damn, boy.
Then I'm
You have
going
nothing.
to yeah, really just kind of storm around a bit. Just fucking get real pissy.
Yeah,
Stomping around
brain
in the
is
water
about to
like-
go
Yeah,
down, I think.
I'm gonna
I'm fine.
I'm gonna punch this statue right here
Well,
and
after
then
you
call
answer
it a
your
turn.
You're gonna punch the statue of the god of war.
Yeah, yeah, perfectly apt.
Okay. On his turn.
Oh, Icarus.
Birdie, as you put your hand on Brina and cast Cure Wounds, and Brina breathes a sigh of relief. You don't see anything, but you hear, "Oh, now that's just not playing fair. Now is it, little mouse?"
Now hold on, don't you dare! I am Ascalonian royalty.
And he comes over and is gonna attempt to
Hey, I healed
fuck up your
you.
day.
Can
I healed you, buddy.
Me?
Can I please?
I would like to use one of the stars from my robe as my reaction to shield Birdie, so I'll add +5 to his AC.
Okay. Whoa,
That's
what's your AC,
right.
Birdie?
My AC's now 19.
I don't know if that's gonna help because he just hit me with an AC of
So
26,
the
but maybe.
first Bident hits. He rolled a 22.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
So you
How
take
about that
11
tail?
piercing damage.
Oh, cool. That's just my 10 hit points. We're good. We're still golden. There's a
Second
little puff
attack
of glitter in front of me. I
will
think.
hit.
Second one
I
hits.
had my 10.
Wow.
It's a 29.
Yeah.
For another 13 piercing.
We did not take a short rest, correct?
No.
Oh, you did not.
Oh.
Fuck.
Can I use my reaction
Oh. Yes.
to
yes.
Sentinel?
Mhm.
This one, okay, cool. Unless you continue murdering Birdie, but I just wanted to.
Oh, yeah, no, go ahead and roll for attack.
Yeah.
Use your reaction.
Please
Would this
do.
be straight up and down? Or at disadvantage?
At
So
the
not
moment, it would be disadvantage because you're no longer flanking with him.
Whoa, in this economy? Jeez Louise.
Shit.
Yeah, 12 does not hit. So as the tail reaches out, critical hit, it actually lashes like around your neck. And that is... Actually roll a crit?
Bro, come on now.
Bro, I didn't even play. You didn't even roll a crit. Look me in the eyes and say that
Oh,
was a crit.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Oh.
for only 14. I meant did it roll crit damage because it was so low. It's 14 fire
Oh.
damage. It just rolls an extra die. It doesn't do the fat mating crits for me. But that's okay.
So that was total 14. What was the? Did I get hit? I got hit once for 11.
You got hit once for 11, once for 13,
Missed the
piercing.
13. Ouch.
and then 14 fire damage.
Ow.
And I need you to make a Constitution
Oh.
saving throw.
I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna fail that. Oh, natural 20!
20.
Hey!
I fucking spit in his
One around.
face.
As this tail kind of wraps itself around your neck, you actually just like reach up and yank it, and you're used to like ripping those ascots off in such fashionable quickness.
Got like the rope burn on my neck from just.
You just like whoosh. Yeah. You just like roll your way out of that, and you do not suffer the
Shit.
effects, the
You
ongoing
got
effects.
cocaines.
Cool. Cool.
Which actually, Brina, at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
you would have taken 9 more fire damage. I keep forgetting to do that.
Unfortunate for you.
Huh.
Well, since Birdie absorbed the majority of those last hits, I'm feeling
Yeah, you're. Aren't you supposed to be doing this?
trying.
That brings it back to Galatar at the top of the round. We're
I
almost
also
done. 'cause he is
need
looking
fire
pretty hurt.
damage, boss.
You need
I
fire
need
damage.
fire
Oh,
damage.
Yes, you do.
Don't go unconscious, please.
That was like nearly half of Birdie's.
It is 8 fire damage.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
With
I had to
10.
back 11 hit points because I forgot Birdie had given me 10 hit points. So I'm still pretty good, all things considered, for a wizard. Cool. So here's the thing that I'm going to ask you as a question because I can't seem to find an answer online, which is that if Bigby's hand were to succeed again in a grapple, can it then move a creature as if it were difficult terrain, like a normal grapple? There were conflicting things online, and people just said it would be up to the DM's discretion because there isn't really a hard, fast rule about it in the.
I would say, yeah, it's got a strength, so it has
Yeah.
like a carry weight. And
Okay.
as long as your thing that you're grappling, it has your is less than your weight, yeah, you could move as difficult terrain.
Okay, then I would like to attempt another grapple on the guy with Bigby's hand.
Strength check. Ooh, he actually rolled well this time. I don't know if it'll be enough because Bigby's got fucking crazy strength.
Well, I didn't roll great. It was an 11.
23. Yeah, you go to grab him this time and he just like
Oh,
shirks it off.
Oh wait! Ah, dang it!
What?
No, because he's still invisible. I was thinking that a grapple doesn't suffer from the invisibility because I have advantage, but it would have been disadvantage. Stupid thing with his stuff and his thing.
Yeah,
I would like to stop, drop, and roll. I don't know if water puts out napalm. I know it doesn't in real life. I don't know if in D&D it does with this particular napalm, but I would like to attempt to use my action to figure that out.
Make a medicine check.
I would like to not do that for my action. Well, that's only. Oh, look, a -1. Hey, a 2.
Wow.
Are you sure this isn't nature or religion or just a general intelligence check of some kind?
Yeah.
Arcana, even it's magical, maybe.
No, this is in the stat block. It's not a very high DC, but it's a medicine check for sure.
But it's higher than 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just the DC for this check is 12.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
A little bit higher
Okay.
than average.
Well, having done all of that stuff, is this just a lady up here in the thing? Is that the woman?
It's the ghostly
the lady.
spirit that is trapped. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 30. Can I use all of my movement to go down here and stand up on this bench, this pew? Okay.
It's still about
That will
half
be-
deep water, but yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that. I'll stand up on the pew, point my sword at him, and in my seemingly worthless turn.
Bro, fucking.
Brings it to Kala.
Yep. Same thing as last turn.
Yes!
Let's go,
24.
Paula. Let's
Definitely
go.
Come on.
Ass out.
Mother.
7 damage.
Y'all, how is
Guys
this
in the nat ones, my
fucking
god.
possible?
I want a freeze frame of Mary's face just then. It's like the motto for tonight. It'll be if I can get it, it'll be the thumbnail on the video.
Oh my god.
All right, Birdie and Brina, you're on deck.
You're kidding. It's my turn?
Yeah.
Christ. You have nothing
what-
to damage to this guy.
This is the
so you're saying
longest
I'm
combat.
blinded, like I can't see him
We're in round
regardless.
7.
I'm almost out of detect thoughts. It's almost up.
Nothing for this guy.
Not that it mattered, but it's
Okay, what I'll do is I will Rena come after me. I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna draw my glitter blade, and in a flourish, I'm gonna try and get him.
come on.
Okay.
Come on.
That's a straight roll because I'm flanking with Brina, right?
Yes.
Come on, baby, come on. Fucking shit.
15 does not.
This is painful.
Yeah. You go to swing and you hear the swing of the
Birdie's
blade
just like,
through the damp
why
air.
am I doing this? Why am I here?
Why are you?
Okay.
I see Galatar, but I don't see Birdie. It's like, what?
Sabrina, you hear this, and you hear him trying to engage on the other side of this hulking, burning charr.
Trying
Oh.
to
Now
get
just
out
like
of the water.
snarling and furious.
I just say, why are you here? And I'm gonna fucking swing at this motherfucker twice. Advantage doesn't stop.
Oh my.
Oh, come on.
Come on,
Oh,
second
that's
one.
not
Second
it.
one. Second one.
Fuck me.
17 just
Fuck, I thought it
misses.
Just misses.
Just misses. He has an 18 AC.
Bro, this
don't
guy's
like
gonna
this
kill
game.
me.
Like, I think Dungeons and Dragons is bad. I don't have fuck all for anything that I can do. Already have a healing potion. for you. What do
Fuck, I got healing magic, but like,
Where do you
goddamn,
go down?
the biggest heal would be if this guy dies.
I fucking know, dude.
Do your fucking job, Brina. Come on.
Yeah, it hit me. How much do I take at the start of my turn?
Right, he's been
Oh, good call.
hitting
Thank you.
me.
The fire.
Oh yeah.
11 fire damage.
Fuck me, dude.
God, you
Oh,
guys
Birdie,
look like
between the
shit
two
up
of
there.
us, our ass is great.
Yeah. All the frontline people look like garbage up there, man.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to do
Swap
something?
out.
Is that your
Tag
turn?
out. Tag out.
At one point, Brina just puts her hands on her knees and is like, whew, whew. That's my fucking turn. Jesus Christ.
Kitri in eagle form.
Yeah, what is this master
She's
plan
carrying
here?
a golf ball sized
Check his
rock.
eyes out.
I'm ready for this. What's going on?
Y'all know what's happening. I'm gonna fly until I am approximately over him, I guess. I don't know how, Ryan, you want to handle this. I want to drop the rock on his head. I don't have a lot going for me right now. Yeah, I don't know if you want to handle this like an improvised weapon or some sort of like check. And would dropping the rock on his head count as the action if I'm just using my movement to get there and like opening my little eagle talons?
I mean, with such a small stone,
It's like
Listen, I'm thinking David
mean-
and Goliath thing here, okay? If that thing gets enough.
you can't even like hurl it. You're gonna drop it, and it's the size of a golf ball.
Yeah,
Like,
you know.
I'll just say it hits him. Like you
No,
managed to
okay.
fly over and drop this thing when you hear his voice as he's like panting for breath, and you hear just like as it hits him, it kind of rolls off his back, and he looks up directly at you.
And then I want to dive at his face with my talons out and try to get his eyes.
Sure.
Is it still at a disadvantage?
Yes, because technically you cannot see him.
or did she get like a flanking?
Not coming in from above.
Well, either way, I didn't hit him, and
This guy's gonna murder Birdie. Like this is one more round, he's gone.
oh, I need to
Potentially.
move my token back up here. I'm gonna stick it. Come on.
You want like oop, there you go.
I'll just stick myself over here. So I guess that was action. Oh no, to come out of Valiant Wild Shape. Is that a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Oh, but doing.
You still have a bonus action if you want to shift out.
Yeah, but I think the. Where the heck is it? Oh, my Balm of the Summer Court is also a bonus action, so I couldn't do both. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll bonus that. No. Nope. Staying as a bird. That's my turn. Oh well.
Okay. Brings it to Alexa.
Yes. So, listening to
Destruction, I
Birdie,
guess.
I will run 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, you hear Birdie freaking out and Brina like yelling back at him.
I get up here beside Colvin. We gotta save them in there, it sounds like. And I again start pulling the eyeballs off my robe, but this time I will turn them to ice. And I hope to God I can hit something. So 1, 2, 3.
One. We got
24
one.
does hit.
24, 10 ice damage on that one.
Okay. Yeah, more
Sorry,
streaks of
haters.
flame or of icy energy rocket through this fog, and you see the swirls of the fog as it follows the path through. One of them does impact him, and you hear the as the pop and sizzle of the ice on his hot flesh.
Yeah, that will end my turn.
Okay. on the Taskmaster's turn.
Fucking
Let's
turns.
see. Yeah. Hearing you guys screaming, he just kind of like turns to his left and to his right and says,
Gonna flip a coin.
"Well, spoiled for choice, I suppose." First hit will try to target Birdie. Ooh, that is a 14.
Try again. That no, that's my armor class. Actually,
Oh my god, that hits.
I thought I had the 19 thing, but that's gone
Wow.
now. Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
So that is 17 piercing
Wait,
damage.
does the
Wait.
shield cast from Galatar last until his next turn?
Or birdies.
Because he used his reaction to cast that. Not on my turn,
The-
so it
the
has
magic-
not
I thought it was
been.
Galatar's.
Unless the
full
magic
round.
item says differently.
He used it last turn, so it's already past Galatar's turn again.
Oh, that's right. Galatar did the stop, drop, and roll already. Yeah, that was.
Oh.
Well, you
that
know
would have
what?
been.
Seeing Birdie about to get
Come
hit.
on,
I mean, I
throw him a
have 2
bone.
charges of it left. Why not give the Bard a bone? He's having a
Okay.
tough day. Helen Keller's
Let him
kicking his
play.
ass. He needs this.
Okay, so up to 19. The
Yes.
first hit misses.
Get you some, boy.
The second hit hits.
Okay.
That attracted him to make the second hit.
Yeah.
For only 13 piercing damage.
Ow. Okay.
And then feeling that magic aura around you, he will attempt to hit you with his tail as well.
Right. Right.
That is 19, so that just hit.
Fucking shit.
Jesus
For
Christ.
nine fire damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, as
Jesus.
now he doesn't quite hit, just manages to push through this arcane shielding and
Cool.
break across one of your arms and part of your chest,
Right. Right.
and it drops some of that napalm on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still up. Hurting.
Yeah.
Still up.
God, we are looking great.
And yeah, that brings it to Galatar at the start of the round.
Okay, so I take fire damage yet again because I rolled 2 on the medicine
Yes.
check. Yay me.
14
I forgot
fire
that was
damage.
your turn.
Oh great! What? 7 hit points left. Woo, team! And no medicine capabilities to put this out. At least Bigby's hand's still functioning. Okay. Yeah, let's attempt it again. Let's do another grapple check.
Okay. I used to make a strength check. Not a bad roll.
All right, well, you got to beat it 20. Come at me, my friend.
Oh, okay. He is grappled once again.
All right, then with this 20, I would like to
Happy
pull
birthday.
him 15 feet towards Kala and Alexa.
You can, as a bonus action, you can move the hand up to 60 feet and then cause one of the following.
Oh, it
effects.
has to be before I cause it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll grapple him this time. With the idea to move him next time. And in the meantime, I will
Do that
fire another
squeezy
mind
thing?
sliver at him.
Where does the damage? Is that part of the
Oh,
grapple?
It is.
That's a bonus action on
It's the
subsequent
bonus
turns.
action. So like when you initially cast it, it can do one of the actions upon the initial cast because the casting is an action and the spell says when you cast it, it can do this. And then as a bonus action, once the grapple's in effect, you can do that.
I am
other thing.
following now.
So that's a DC 17 intelligence save.
Intelligence. A little counter there. That is a 20.
How is he so smart? What is this man's
He rolled a
weakness?
19 plus 1.
Jesus.
He's only got
All
plus
right.
1. He just rolls
Well,
real good.
I would like to I'm gonna take a oh, I'm gonna no, I can't because I used my stupid action. Dang it! I'm gonna die on fire. Oh well.
Oh man.
This is the end for me. So I'm gonna stand on this thing and prepare to collapse into the water.
Okay. Kala.
Yep. Same thing again.
18
Yes.
hits.
Yes.
Come on. Come on. More than a 1.
9
Nine.
damage.
It
Get you
was,
some.
he would have been dead 14 times
hear
over with
the
this
twang.
damage. I'm pissed.
As this arrow embeds itself in it, Brina and Birdie and Keitra, you hear the no, not here, not now. He's really hurt.
You're fucking clear. Okay, I don't even buy that shit anymore. He's been hurt for
No,
like
he's like having trouble breathing now, like a punctured lung with an arrow in it. He's close to death.
75% left.
That brings it to Birdie.
I have to take fire damage.
Yes, you do.
Don't die. Come on.
Fucking no promises.
That is 13 fire damage.
Are you out?
One
No.
hit point. 1 hit point. Let's go, baby.
You sneaky son of a gun.
I still have nothing that can hit this guy.
We should have let him out of the water.
He's grappled. His speed 0. And like I can heal myself some, but not.
Can
Can I
I
take
look after
attacks of
you?
opportunity if
So-
he's grappled?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
not if you move him.
Hit him with your
What you
glitter
doing, Birdie?
sword.
I can't hit him with my glitter sword. That's
swing
a like I have a +3 to my
Miss
glitter
every
sword.
hit you don't take.
Yeah.
Also
Something.
be like
What-
an
what you
epic
doing?
death.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta be true to Birdie, and that's run away. And like, I'm gonna use a mantle of inspiration.
I knew that's what's gonna do.
Attaboy.
Everybody but Keytree, since you're in bird form.
No one else can see you.
You are shitting me,
Oh
you
my
whore.
I knew that too.
This game.
Birdie's
Stop.
literally mantling himself.
Yeah, he's still gonna use it. He's gonna give himself 11 hit points. He's gonna run away. Use his movement 5, 10, 15 to just get out of there. Well, no. Should in a moment of bravery, should he try to help Brina?
I mean, what am I worth to you? Because apparently your person.
What are you doing, Birdie?
Yeah, what are you doing, man? It's a split decision. Like, split
What is
second.
this leaf? This chapter in Birdie's life? What does he do?
Yeah, maybe it's a new leaf. He's gonna say, "Brina, kill him!" and he's gonna use a bardic inspiration for Brina.
Okay, and that's not a bonus action.
That's the bonus. He's not doing a mantle.
Okay.
He's at 1 hit point. He's gonna
So your mantle is your action.
No, I'm not doing the mantle.
Oh, you're not. Oh, I see what you're saying. My bad.
Yeah, rather than do the mantle, I'm gonna give Brina the bardic inspiration.
Okay.
So she gets a D10 that she can add to her next roll. And then I'm gonna try and swing at him with the glitter blade. I'm gonna do it.
Take his ass out. You got it.
16
fucking
balls.
It's close.
That's that.
Okay.
All right, bud.
You hear these words of encouragement followed by and no sound of impact. Brina, it is your turn.
I have to take damage at the start of my round.
Yes, you do. Appreciate y'all keeping me on track with that.
Yeah, you're welcome. We're like really good.
Six
people.
six
Okay.
fire damage.
And that's because God said I only had to take 6 and not. Oh, okay, I'm alive.
Bring it in, Brina. Bring it
Uh-uh.
in. I stayed here so you
Reel
don't
it
have
in.
disadvantage on this. Bring it in. Come on.
Am
Let's
I able to drop my shield to swing 2
Oh,
hands?
hand this
two-handed.
bitch. Buck him up.
Actually, I'm not sure that you are. Let me double check.
You can like
real quick.
drop it, right? You can drop things.
Taking off a
I think
shield
it's closer to like an
damage.
unequipped thing then. Okay.
Let him play, ref. Let him play.
Come on, ref. Let him play, ref.
Come on, Brina. Time to eat. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll, and then
Right, because the damage is on the roll anyways.
yeah.
Come on, you have a D10 you can add to a roll. Hell yes!
That's a good start. Good start.
Let's go. Let's go.
No. That was a flame tongue longsword. I'm sorry. I'm not using that one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was wrong. That was so disappointing.
Well, that could be the second roll.
Wait, what?
The first one was the flame tongue longsword.
But you rolled a 17 though on that first roll. It just changes the modifier.
Well, no. I mean, it doesn't really change anything but the fire extra damage.
Yeah.
You still roll
Right.
with
What
a
she's
long
saying
sword.
is when she clicked the long sword, it's like a 27, right?
Right, it's still right. That's
I'm
still
sorry.
Paige, you did everything right. It's okay.
No, I
I'm gonna call
didn't.
you
Oh yeah,
Bree.
no, yeah, that's right.
A shield takes an action
Okay.
to doff.
You still did 10 damage with the
Oh.
first strike.
To
I can take
undoff.
it Dawn.
To
Oh.
doff, to remove.
Oh.
Doff and you don your
To don would be.
continue to doff.
Okay,
Alright,
whatever.
So that's how much damage?
Okay, so I rolled the flame tongue longsword instead because I'm very silly, but it was a
Same
17.
modifier though.
Everything's
It's,
the
it's,
same.
it's a
Same.
long sword. You just ignore the fire damage. So that's
Yeah.
10 damage.
Yes.
And then
Oh.
Bardic fire.
Oh,
shit!
yes!
Oh, how do I want to do it? Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Let's
He had
go!
9 hit points left.
Oh yes, one
Oh my
more.
gosh. Oh,
The one again. It haunts us all night.
I just want to hit him in the face. This is for flavor. Hit him in the face with my shield, and while he's dazed, straight through the throat.
No.
Straight through. Just fucking die already.
Let's
Please God.
go.
Yeah, you guys hear this almighty roar from Brina, and then the sickening crunch as her shield impacts the front of this guy's face, like breaks several bones, and then as her sword is jammed through his throat, she just keeps pushing it in until eventually he trying to like scrabble against your shield, his flaming claws just sort of like scraping off of it. He goes limp. You let him slide off your blade, and once he submerges fully into the water, there's a brief bubbling from the heat, and then it all goes still, and the mist begins to dissipate.
Ugh,
This was so much harder than it should have been.
Oh,
Since
fucking
my turn was
God.
next in initiative, even though I know he dead, can I unbirdify and cast healing spirit at 4th level?
Absolutely.
Do we want to possibly take
short
a
rest.
short rest instead of burning our high spell slot?
I mean, we could.
Galatar's
Use,
about to be unconscious at the start of his next turn.
Healing.
Yeah, you and me
or,
both, boss.
I don't.
Hit
I'm-
dice
yeah.
instead of a spell. It's up to you guys.
I
mean,
I guess if I would be allowed to go, well, I guess they don't need stabilized. Yeah, then we'll just take a rest then. I'll just take it back.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we can get the flames out, make sure none of us go unconscious.
Yeah, I'll try to help Birdie with his.
Yeah,
Flame
I was
thing.
gonna say I don't want
Galatar
anyone to
too.
go unconscious or
So-
breathe.
Yeah, I'm feeling fire.
I can get to
The-
Galatar.
Just drop into the water.
I don't think that.
We
I'll
don't know
just-
how that works.
Galatar, since you're so low, go ahead and make a wisdom check. And I'll say make it with advantage as
I
people
was-
rush over to try.
Yeah,
to
I would say I'm trying to get to him, and
It's
then
a
I'm
check
next.
or it's a hold on.
It's just
hold on.
a check.
So yeah, make it with advantage, Dally.
Oh, can I give guidance?
This
I'll
is
say sure.
pathetic. I hate it here.
Yeah, as you see this going on,
I can
Or
give
if-
guidance.
if-
Add a
if-
D4.
you could either cast the spell to give guidance, or Kitri, are you proficient with medicine?
I am.
No.
Okala is.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was gonna try to help Birdie
Right.
with this. Yeah.
Well, just because Galatar's turn comes before yours in the order.
That's an 11.
Whoever was going to help.
Wow,
uh,
still
Galatar
not
do
enough.
this.
Was the DC 10, boss?
The DC was technically 12.
Whoops.
Oh my god, I can't win. I'm at 11.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will say though that you fall unconscious. Birdie, Kala, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Yeah, does the effect end when he's dead? Or sorry.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I don't get to
Uh,
make my own medicine check on that.
If you want to make one as well, as she comes to help you.
There we go.
22.
So you between the two of you, you do manage to figure out how to like lift what's burning from your clothing off your skin long enough to douse it, long enough to put it out, and scrape whatever's left off. There's
Yeah.
like a nasty like burn scar over some of your armor now.
Outfit's
Galtar,
ruined.
you drop to 0, but you are quickly and easily stabilized by the combined efforts of everyone in the group.
It's just embarrassing, and we get to make fun of you now.
Okay, this is why he learned how to float on his back at a young age.
Wow. I'm at one
Impressive
hit point, guys.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they transfer this knowledge to me and I can put out my poor little flames as well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Brina's
help Brina.
also on fire.
Oh yeah, I'm helping Brina.
And she's kind of low too.
Yeah, go ahead and make your. You could either make a medicine check, or if one of the other players wanted to make one with advantage as being helped.
I'll
would
give
be
you
fine.
advantage. I'll assist you so you have.
Can I have advantage and I'll use my bardic inspiration if things go poorly?
Okay.
And gosh darn it,
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
full.
Yeah, you are able to. You see Birdie kind of taking care of business, and you're like, oh, okay, got it. I can do that too.
I'm strong, I'm smart, and gosh darn it, people like
People
me.
like Yeah.
I'm putting this fire out.
So you find yourselves battered, bruised, burned, and in desperate need of a short rest.
Well,
It
fuck the
is-
ghost lady. I'm not paying any attention to her. I'm using hit die.
Des, thank you. I forgot we're actually playing a D&D game right now.
Right, we're not just having
Uh,
combat.
As his last breath escapes him and he plunges beneath the surface of the water, faintly for those who are paying attention,
No one.
you hear the sort of soft hum that you almost hadn't noticed before of this force field effect diminish, and the ghost of Lady Althea vanishes into vapor, and she just faintly whispers, "I shall come to your aid."
All right.
You are left alone
Well-
in the quiet and the water.
I don't know about the rest of y'all. Kitri's gonna sit down and start her short rest now.
Are we doing a short rest? Yes,
Yeah.
no? 'Cause
I think we gotta.
You're gonna
We have
get
no
out of the
other
water.
way.
Okay, you're gonna go back to like where the statues are and sit down in the dry. Take a minute.
Yeah, Birdie will start playing his little harmonica or something. I think that's what his instrument is scribing is. He won't scribe anything, but yeah, and I'll give us our song of rest. So by spending one or more, if you or any friendly creature who can hear you, your performance regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending one or more hit die. Each of those creatures gains an extra 1d8 hit points.
Nice.
Did we ever figure out what that noise that Birdie caused with the statue came from?
Nope.
No, but we should take a short rest first.
Had
Sure,
about
I
a
was just
minute
curious as
straight
to
of
if that
combat.
ever
You
appeared.
did not
Okay.
suss out what happened there.
Well, great.
We've gone down.
Cool.
Oh, you said we went downstairs and it came from above.
We solved a puzzle.
Sure.
So-
The
was
fucking
that what
door.
you said?
We overrode the door.
You heard the sound
be
came
so
from like
angry.
above you and in the walls around you and stuff, as opposed to beneath you.
Okay.
So I will say you guys successfully take a short rest.
Hell yeah.
No interruptions. So if you want to
Cool,
roll your
cool.
hit dice,
Oh wait, I don't need any hit dice.
it is 9:24 Eastern. Mary, do you need to go? Okay, so this would probably be a good place to
If
stop.
there was any more I guess role playing or anything, or even like puzzling out stuff, that would be fine. I just gotta go read this stupid ass paper.
No, we
Okay.
can
We could continue for a little bit if that's all right.
No, if you guys want to, by all means, I'm gonna go read. Bye bye.
Yeah, if Mary's got to go read and stuff, we'll call it here tonight
Okay.
because we're closing in. I think next time, depending on how combat goes and when we can play,
you obscure the enemy from us again.
probably finish this. I promise I will not do that in the next fight.
It was fucking great. I mean,
It was great. No, guys, this was a lot of fun to play. Let me stop the recording. We will pick this up next time.
I really wonder what he would have done had he gotten out of the water now. Like,